what's up. This is well anyway.
But then you'll have to take time out of the week for research on the topic, and that'll just take up even more time of your lives, if you do something like that.
Yeah. It does. But at the same time, it's also good to have at least a little bit of something or another to fucking go over.
Right. You don't want.
I'm assuming that this is.
It is, but it don't matter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can.
We can start and whenever the hell we want.
Right.
It's all chill, man. I told y'all, motherfuckers, it's fucking chill.
That's about how I feel right now.
Cold?
Oh, I'm fucking frozen.
Real cold? I don't know. We could start a fire in the corner or something.
Yeah.
Just set some papers and blankets on fire. We can do that.
A book over there. We'll start that on fire.
Yeah, it's full of paper.
With the unicorn.
Lots of heat.
Anyway, what's good, man? How the hell have you been?
I've been good, man. Really
Long
good.
time no see,
yeah,
huh?
It's been a few years.
Yeah, for sure.
I know that.
Yeah.
When's the last time you guys even played a show?
November.
We did. A different band, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We're out playing with The Edge right now.
Oh, sweet.
And, yeah, it was a good show. I was real happy with it. We went.
Where was that at?
Dusty Boots.
Dusty.
Oh, okay.
It's the old sports page.
Yeah.
So you know what's up
They
there.
won't let me in there.
Really?
No. Well, when it was sports page, they wouldn't let me in.
Right.
They said it was because my pants were too big, but I think it was because I had 13 piercings in my face.
Sure.
That's what it
Maybe.
was.
Right.
Because me and my brother had the same exact pair of pants on, and I know for a fact because my mom got them for us for Christmas.
Right.
So I know it wasn't the pants, man.
No, I think you go down there now and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think a lot has
Just
changed. I think with the new ownership and the new, atmosphere that they're promoting and whatnot, I don't think it would be an issue.
So is it like a country-themed bar or what?
I think it's supposed to be, and they hit country a couple nights a week, and then they switch over and do some rock stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know there's been a couple of spots in town where they try to do the country thing.
Yep.
And it's just not enough.
Right.
I mean, country's popular in Rockford.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Just not enough to keep a bar going just with
Yeah.
that theme
Right.
all the time.
Is there even any country artists around here, like local? None that well, there's a
I don't
couple
think so.
bands that I know of, but
Well, I've been playing with a country cover band, South 40, for a couple of years now. And nothing original, all cover stuff. But
right, that's where the money's at, though. 'Cause you can play whatever's on a jukebox for 3 hours.
Yeah.
The bar will pay you.
Well, typically what we'll do is we'll take an opening spot down at like District, and we'll open for whoever the national act is coming through. And there have been some pretty good ones that we've opened for.
Yeah,
and that have
District
come through
draws,
there.
man.
They do. They
You
do a
see
good
that,
job.
That show that Pimps did down there?
No.
They had to put it outside.
Yep,
like
I
they
was there.
sold out in hours. They had to put a stage outside. Like it wasn't. That's why they only play a couple times a year because people get excited about
Yeah,
it.
it's nuts.
You
It was a good
overs-
crowd down there. I was there.
Yeah, I heard it was crazy.
No,
and I
when
seen
was
pictures.
when was this?
This past summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a big deal whenever they play. They sell out. It don't
Yeah.
matter where it's at around here.
They've been doing that shit for years, though.
Oh yeah, they're the Pimps.
All people were super excited about it.
Right.
Now they had to change their name, right? It used to be the
Yeah,
Goodyear
the
Pimps.
Goodyear Pimps. And they just got another letter, a cease and desist letter or whatever, because they still have merch on their website or Facebook, like just stickers and dumb shit, but it says Goodyear Pimps, and they were like, take it down now.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they just discounted it to get rid of it. Knowing them
don't
guys,
fuck
they
around.
don't give a shit. Like, what are you gonna do? I don't got nothing. Like your grandma says, you can't get blood from a turnip.
Right.
So
My grandma said that?
she says that to me all the time, man. Yeah.
I've never heard this before. I have known this woman my entire life. I've never heard her say, you can't get blood from a turnip.
Yep, she said that to me several times.
You know, if she ever said that to me, I'd be like, no shit, Grant. There's a lot of shit you can't get from a turnip.
Right.
You can't get hollandaise sauce out of a turnip either.
Nope.
You want some Manischewitz, you're going to have to look somewhere else.
So what else has been going on, man? Anything good? You been playing out or what?
Yeah, we're taking a break now because I hate playing in the winter.
Yeah. I don't blame you. That shit sucks, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
and I'm just the singer. I don't got to carry shit, but I still
Right.
don't like it.
Right,
You
right,
know what
right.
I mean?
What's the name of the band you're in right now?
Rellik. It's the word killer backwards, but I like it because it's a play on words, Relic is like something old and like significant or whatever. But the way we spell it is the word killer backwards.
All right, so just for our listeners here, we'll do an introduction. We're always terrible at doing that.
No, we're fucking
We're talking
great
to
at
our
doing
good buddy Darin. He's been in the rock and music scene forever, as long as I can remember. Started out doing the Joey Columbine thing.
Burn the Earth, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was in a pretty heavy band.
That's
called
even
Burn the
before
Earth.
I was involved here.
Yeah, it was when I was 21, so it was a long time ago.
All right.
it. Burn the earth.
Then he was in a band called Devolve for a while. They did some
Devolve.
cool shit.
Yep.
And now he's doing the Rellik thing.
Yep. I was in 40 Ounce Fiends, too.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was a rap duo, me and a guy named Mr. Dirty.
Mr. Dirty.
Yep. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
That was like something all the Juggalos were into. We didn't do that on purpose. Just the shit that we talked about. I guess Juggalos really like, so that was our biggest fan base.
That's the fan base that you want, too.
They're loyal.
They are,
They're the
man.
most loyal fans in the world.
Have you
man.
ever seen the documentary that they put together about the Juggalos?
I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one you're talking about.
I can't remember the title of it, but they follow these people around at like a festival. And,
Gathering of the Juggalos, I think is
Gathering
what
of
it's
the
called.
Juggalos. And they talk to these people, and they are, for the most part, they're some busted people.
right.
Oh, yeah.
But all they talk about is fucking acceptance and family. And,
Yeah.
And I mean, truthfully, there's a lot of good values there.
Right.
You know?
But
and
they also
it's just
talk
people
about
that look fucked up.
decapitation and
Right.
which isn't so cool, you know. but-
Right. I gotta believe that they're not actually doing that.
Oh,
There's-
no.
There's just
Hell
something
no.
funny they think there is
Show
about
and tell.
that.
Right.
But yeah, loyal for sure.
Yeah, they are definitely. Like if you want to make it, like that'd be a good fan base to get into if that's what you want. If that's your thing, anyway, you know. But I don't know. Metal fans like come and go because, like me, I listen to everything, dude. You know, I listen to Panic at the Disco. You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to tell motherfuckers that.
I tell you what, Brendan Urie can sing like a motherfucker.
Dude, if I could sing like that guy, I would never talk. Like all my conversations would be held strictly in song.
Right.
Like, that's what I wouldn't even be talking right now. I'd just be singing shit.
seriously,
Yeah, man.
the guy's amazing live. Fucking, he can hit notes I can't even dream of.
Like he does Freddie Mercury, like it's nobody's business, dude. It's crazy. And he does metal too. Like they're gonna do a metal CD, I guess, and he can do that shit too.
Really?
Yeah, you
I'd be
should
very
check him
interested in
out.
listening
Yeah,
to that.
they got a song on YouTube that's a metal song, and he's growling and screaming. I'm like, holy shit. Oof. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants when it comes to vocals,
I am
man.
not up to date with any of this.
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco, man.
Yeah.
I chimed in.
Yeah, no. I know the song. I know what
Yeah,
they are. But I just didn't realize that the guy was that fucking talented.
Oh,
though.
dude,
Dude,
he's like,
he is. Check out some of his live stuff.
Yeah.
It's all on point. It's better than the record.
Yeah, I think he's like
Really?
the best dude to ever touch a microphone, man. That as far as singing goes, in
That's
my
a bold
opinion.
statement, Cotton.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think he's the absolute best, man.
It's fucking good.
But what do I know? I can't sing, so I don't know, man.
So how did you get started, man? Let's go back to the beginning. What got you into music? Why did you give a shit? What pushed you that way?
I think it was my brothers, their love for music. And I wanted to do whatever they wanted to do. I wanted to be just like them. And I think, looking back, I'm like, they probably didn't love music as much as I thought they did. But I thought that that was like their favorite thing.
Sure.
So, like, I'm going to do that. That way they listen to my shit. And they'll show somebody, this is my little brother. You know what I mean? I think that's where it started.
What kind of music were they listening to that, you know?
The older brother was like Metallica and, you know, Skid Row and Motley Crue. And then
Okay.
the other
80s.
brother. Yeah, then the younger brother was like Pantera, White
Sure.
Zombie, shit like that. But Pantera was my first love.
Yeah,
Far Beyond
fuck
Driven.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I was a little kid. Mommy and Daddy's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" A boombox and Far Beyond Driven.
Hell yeah.
And then I'd stand in the mirror like, you know, anyone else did with a comb as a microphone and
Phil
jump
Ensemble,
off my waterbed
yeah.
and shit. You know.
Fuck yeah.
That's where it all started, man. I would write my own raps and write my own lyrics, and just I've been doing that since I was a little kid. I was probably in second, third grade writing lyrics to songs.
I tell you what, man, that's one of the things that I'm envious of that you do. And I never did. I never really sat down and was like, let me do something original. Let me write something, find out what is inside of me, and put it down on paper.
Right.
Never did that. So I do the cover thing, and I like doing that. It's fun, but every now and then I get that the inspiration or the urge to write something down, and then I write it down and I read it. I go, oh, God damn it, that's fucking shit,
And just toss it.
Just throw it away.
Well, you got to save it and come back to it a month later.
No, I've done that too, and then I
Yeah.
go, fuck.
It's even worse now than
This
it
has
was
been
back
taking
then.
up hard drive space. This is worse than I thought it was.
Get rid of it. What about writing your own music, though? I mean, you play guitar, so I mean, I'm assuming that you have your own riffs and stuff that you kind of
Sure. And the music part of it, I don't get that so much. I write something, record something real quick, throw it down, and come back and listen to it later. And I think it's okay. It's the lyrics, man.
The lyrics.
I just can't do it. I think I try to overcomplicate it, make it
Sure.
all like too smart.
Right.
Try to be clever with it,
Want
and I
some
can't do it.
Deep metaphors and
Oh,
some
something
gnarly
like that.
similes
Yep.
and shit.
And never say anything like outright. Never say anything directly. You got to
Right.
like, dress it up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I try to do. I try to write a song.
Yeah, but you can do it.
Thank you. I try to do it to where if I wrote a song right now and let you both read it and then afterwards asked you what it meant, I would want you to be like, I think it means this, and then you think it means that.
Right.
That's how I try. I leave it open for interpretation. I know sometimes I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, you know, but I use metaphors and similes, and people are like, oh shit, and then they just put their own thing to it.
Right,
you know?
right. That's the best way to do it, though, I think.
Yeah,
You know?
I try that or telling stories. I like to try to tell a story too. And sometimes my lady's like, "Where's this shit come from?" I'm like, "I swear to God, I never did this.
yeah, right.
I'm writing about another person, you know, a fictional character."
Well, because some of the tracks that you got, you could look at the title or listen to the lyrics, and it's like, oh man, if this shit is serious.
Right.
What's that one song that you do? Beauty in the Body Bag?
Yeah.
You go, shit.
Dude, that's a
Dude's killing a motherfucker.
That's a 3-part song too.
Uh-huh.
The first part is called "Prelude to a Tragedy," so the song's about the wedding, and then the second part is called "Another Telltale Heart," which is like inspired by Edgar Allan Poe, and that's like the murder. And then the third part is a song called "Beauty in the Body Bag," and that's the cover up of the murder. And it's pretty dark, dude.
Holy shit.
It's like the first time you listen to Eminem's album and Stan comes on
Right.
and you're like, oh my God.
Right.
If this is real, you just gotta hope somewhere in the back of your mind that this is not real.
So now, okay, where have you heard the song at then? Just live, or do you have it on
Yeah, I've been out
CDs?
to
Or
quite a few shows, and
Okay.
I'm sure I've heard it.
Yeah, I got a music
on a
video for
CD.
"Beauty in the Body Bag" on
Okay.
YouTube. And then I also have a Reverb Nation page with all my old Joey Columbine, my rap stuff.
gotcha.
And back then, man, I thought I was the shit, you know? But then now I listen to that stuff, I'm like, this shit kind of sucks. I'm like, why did people even like that shit? But I just, maybe just because I've become better than I was then.
right.
And I was like a totally different person back then. Like I was a maniac, dude. So I think that's how I was able to write about those things, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah, it was. I was definitely a different person back then. I was like 21. I thought I was the shit, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah, man.
I thought I was gonna be a rock star or whatever.
We're all going to be rock stars, man.
Right.
All of
One
us.
day. We're all going to be billionaires, too.
Yeah,
Billionaire
Just
rock
waiting.
stars.
Just
Right.
waiting.
Yeah, writing to throw away that next song.
dude. There's a 7-year-old kid that made $22 million last year off a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That Ryan kid, he made like 22 million. Dude, I think he's like the sole reason why YouTube's taking away advertisement. Because they had to pay that kid $22 million or
Which guy-
whatever.
which kid are we
that
talking
little
about?
Ryan kid, Ryan's Toy Reviews or whatever.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he made like $22 million. It's all his mom and dad, you know, editing the videos and buying them toys and letting
Yeah.
them, you know, play with them and shit. But the kids love it. It pisses me off because I'm like, go play with your own goddamn toys. You're gonna watch this kid play with his toys?
Oh, shit. My kids will watch videos of
Man.
somebody else playing a video game.
yeah. Like,
Play it yourself. We have the video. We own it.
Right.
Go play it. And they're like, no. It's more fun to watch somebody else. I
Yeah.
go, I don't fucking get it. What are you getting out of it? Because for me, it's the challenge. You know, succeed, get into the next level or whatever.
Right.
Beating the game. Beat it yourself. Who gives a shit if somebody else beat it?
right. I'll never understand that shit. And like, it sucks too, man, because like with that Disney Plus thing that just came out, every Disney movie you could think of is on there. My kids don't want to watch that shit. They'd rather watch some kid open Christmas presents on YouTube. I'm like,
Yep.
what the fuck, man?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, this is Aladdin,
don't get
dude.
it.
Aladdin.
Right. Aladdin is objectively the best Disney movie. I'm going to go on record saying that.
That it's the best one.
The best Disney movie? Fuck yes.
Mine's, man, I don't know. I love Lion King.
That was all right.
And Nightmare Before Christmas is my jam.
Is that Disney, though?
Yeah, It's owned by Disney. But here's
Now
one thing
it is, but what was
no,
it
it's
when it came
always
out?
has been.
Really?
Yeah. But here's the thing that annoys me with the Disney buying everything up is now people want to say like Princess Leia is a Disney princess, and like if you're gonna say that, then Black Widow from Avengers is a Disney princess too, and so was the fucking Queen Alien xenomorph of the Alien movie because they own that shit too. You
Do
know?
they really?
Yeah, dude.
The aliens?
Yeah.
No.
So
They
what,
own everything now.
So yeah, they're just buying everything up, man. They own Hulu, they own everything, dude.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's
A little
crazy.
bit, yeah.
But now that I think that they'll now that they can do the darker shit. Because, like, oh, we're Disney. We can't make an R-rated movie, but you can if you own Fox or Deadpool. You know what I mean?
Right,
So,
you just leave the Disney name off of
yeah,
it.
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. That's just like a lot of movie studios do that, too. Like Disney owns Miramax Films. Mm-hmm. So, like, Miramax Films made Natural Born Killers.
Mm-hmm.
That don't have Walt Disney's name on it.
They
you know
made all
what I
the
mean?
Kevin Smith stuff, too.
I think so, yeah.
Yep. Clerks and Mallrats and
Right.
that.
No, that's
nothing Disney about that
No
shit.
way.
Hell no.
Try not to suck any dick
did
on
they-
your way through the parking
Right.
lot.
They didn't own that though when those movies were written. They just
No.
bought the rights to them
Right.
after.
They
yeah.
scooped it up later.
Right.
But yeah, then they won't let they own some venue in Florida, and Ice Nine Kills was a part of a tour package, and they let all the other bands come into town and play at that venue, but they banned Ice Nine Kills.
Jesus.
And like they talk about horror movies, like they're not even talking about like really killing somebody like I did. They're just talking about a fictional character, Freddy Krueger. You know,
Right.
it don't make any sense. Some hypocritical bastards, but.
The dollar
can you
bill,
do,
man.
man?
The
Yeah,
dollar
right.
bill.
This is what did my dad call it? It's like the Jesus. I got to remember the Empire of the Evil Rat King or something like that. That's what he calls Disney.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they own fucking everything.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude.
Good for them.
Yeah, whatever.
I guess.
You know, why not?
It just makes me wonder what else they're gonna
Billionaire
get their hands
fucking
into.
musicians, right? That's what they are.
Right.
Billionaire musicians.
Fuck yeah. Good for them. So what else is good, man? What else you been doing? No shows this fucking winter.
No, we're recording our CD. So that's
Okay.
That's
How many
what we're
tracks are
gonna
on the
do.
CD?
We got like 6 written, so we still got to write more. Like it's not done. you
Right,
know,
okay.
so I like the number 13, but that might be too many to put on a CD.
Right.
So I don't know, maybe 10 or something. I really don't know. I guess we'll just play that all by ear. But
Are you recording here in town?
yeah, right in our jam spot
Oh,
in our
okay.
basement.
Nice.
We're really blessed to have our guitar player Dave because he used to own his own studio called Gray Angel Productions, and they recorded pretty much every metal band in the area.
Okay.
So when his studio stopped or whatever, he had all the shit, all the guts. So,
Right,
you know,
right.
I mean, we can record anywhere and he'll make it sound like professional, man.
Very nice.
Yeah, we don't need all the mattresses on the wall or any of that bullshit. Like, I can do it in a
crates,
bathroom,
yeah.
and you know, he can just, I don't know how he does it, but he just makes it sound good. So yeah, we're gonna record and then probably do like a CD release party or something and book some of our, you know, buddy bands from the area to play on that. So we'll probably do that.
That sounds cool, man.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Like, I really like being in this band, man. I feel super free and I can do whatever I want. And, like, I started singing now. I've never sang melodically before because I never thought I was good at it. And I
Sure.
really wasn't. And I still kind of aren't, you know?
Yeah.
But my bandmates encouraged me to keep doing it.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
then
most
I just,
definitely.
I've noticed I've gotten better. And, like, now I'm comfortable with it. But, like, you know, live is different. That's a whole nother monster than being in the studio. And, you know, sometimes you sound like shit in the studio. Sometimes you sound like shit on stage. You just got to keep messing with
Float,
it and
yeah.
figure it
Just
out.
Continue
you know?
to go with it, right?
Yeah, I don't know all the techniques or any of that kind of. I just do it. And,
Yeah.
you know, some things sound good. Some things don't. Some things I can't do. Like, I couldn't cover a Mudvayne song. No, I can't sing like that dude. His melodic stuff, I can't, or Brendan, you know, I can't do that shit. So I just try to sound like me, you know, and I don't know, like, tones or anything, like, whatever the guitar player's playing, I don't know what fucking note he's playing. I don't try to match it. I just do what I think sounds right.
Sure.
And they like it. And I rap in this band, I scream in this band, I pretty much do whatever I
So
can
a little bit
do.
of everything.
Yeah, that's what
Nice.
that's what I try to do with it. And I've been writing some really good lyrics, man.
All right, man. I'm excited to hear it.
I'm trying to make like everything rhyme, dude. Just everything. It's insane. like blasphemous Baptist with anaphylactic tactics and a fantastic casket fanatic. You know, just make everything rhyme.
He just made it. You think he came in, he wrote that? No, he just made that shit up right now. Doesn't nobody knows what it means. You think it means something different than I think it means.
Way different, I bet.
Yeah.
But that screaming shit, that's another thing that you do fucking amazing. And I never could figure that shit out. I can't do it. I've looked at videos and everything. Like, how do you do it? And they're all like, well, it's really like singing, but then like just a little bit more. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I've seen
no, it's not.
The vocal coaches who can't do it, but then they try to teach you how to do it. And it's like, what the fuck are you even... It's like when you're at work and the chick comes down from the office with, like, I don't know how to do your job, but my paper says you're doing it wrong. You know what I mean? It's like, them motherfuckers.
Nice to see you. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks for all the help. Bye.
Fucking assholes. But yeah, I've watched those kind of videos and I'm just like, that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
I just started just yelling as loud as I could, and it fucking hurt. I've lost my voice. I've passed out before. I get like exploding like brain headaches in the back of my brain sometimes, like when I first started. But when I first started, man, I lost my voice for like 3 months. I swear to God. I couldn't talk, but I could scream. It was super weird. Yeah, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I would just yell as loud as I could.
Could you imagine those conversations? Hey, man, what are you doing today?
Right. You just gotta bark at people.
McDonald's. Can I see your order, please?
Just fill on Selmo a Big Mac order and shit. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. And my mom and dad never understood it. My dad's like, why do you write all these kick-ass lyrics and nobody can understand what you're saying anyway, dude?
I remember back when, I don't know how old I was, 12 or something, and the screaming thing was starting to become a real popular thing that people were doing. And I remember being kind of on that side of things going, what the fuck?
Right.
You know, I'm trying to listen to music here. I don't need to listen to somebody fucking having an aneurysm. Are you screaming because you don't have any talent? And then as the years went by and I hear different people doing different things and I go, okay.
It's its own talent.
Some of these people really can sing and they can do this screaming thing, which is fucking hard.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And to be able to do it well and controlled and make it sound good.
Right. And they'll change like that, dude. Like they'll come out of a growl into a melodic sing voice. And I'm like, what the hell? How did you do that, dude?
Yeah.
It's just crazy. I don't know. But I started with a little tiny Bob Barker microphone because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Right. And I used like a speaker from a computer. And so I would like that, and then it's really loud in the speaker. I'm like, damn, this isn't so hard.
Yeah.
And then,
because you got the distortion helping you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I get a real PA with a real microphone, and then I'm like super quiet, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I would just yell, and then, you callous your vocal cords, and you just figure out, cup the mic this way, or cupping the mic helps.
Yeah.
But... you don't want to, do this shit. That's garbage, you know, but a lot of people do that. I'll like half cup it, you know, it depends what I'm doing. But yeah, I just kept trying it because I really wanted to do it. It's like the only thing in my life that I didn't give up on. I gave up on skateboarding. I gave up on taekwondo. I gave up everything in my life because I'm like, this is too much work, you know? Like, I don't want to practice. I just want to be good. But like with singing, for some reason, I just kept at it and just got better and better. You know, that's the one thing I never gave up.
You mentioned skateboarding. Were you big into skating? Were you looking at going pro?
No, hell no. I was too scared to kickflip because I didn't want to hurt my ankle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody in Belvedere, like a skate shop opened up, so everybody had one, and everyone went to the skate park, and so I did it too.
They put a skate park up at was it Doty Park, right?
Yeah, like behind Dairy Ripple and stuff. Yeah, so I mean, I hopped on the bandwagon for like a summer, and then I'm like, I'm going back to.
I think I spent like 3 summers skating all over town. Never got any good. Could never land it like a kickflip consistently.
No, me either.
I just roll around town, ollieing, trying to grind on shit.
Yep.
Fucking up people's curbs.
That's about all I did. I'd get drunk in my garage and grind on this little pole I made, and that was about it.
Oh, I built a box and everything with coping on the edges.
No shit.
And I put it up when I had it out one day and was doing a board slide, and it just came out from under me, and I landed with my back on the corner of the box. And I got up, and I was like, something's not, I can't do this anymore.
Right.
This is no good.
Yeah,
Back to the bike.
Back to the bike,
no
man.
No shit.
Because, I mean, I've fallen off the bike before.
Yeah.
But it's nothing like...
a different feeling.
Yeah, having your fucking legs go out underneath you and coming down hard.
Right. Yeah, busting your tailbone. Or like I pulled tendons before because you try to catch yourself. And especially if you're going backwards, you know, you're going to stretch your tendons out. I've done that. I broke growth plates before over skateboarding. Like I was like, this is stupid.
It's not worth it.
But maybe if I didn't have a 12-pack in me, it wouldn't have happened, you know? So I don't know. Was it lack of talent or the beer? I'm not sure.
Well, I guess how bad did it hurt? It'll tell you how drunk you were.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It only hurt a little bit. Let's get back on it.
Let's do it again.
And then tomorrow you're like, fuck.
Yeah, what the hell was
Can't get out of bed.
You know, I mean, and if you're not good enough, like if you're not Tony Hawk level, then why are you going to put up with the injuries?
Right. Have you seen that dude's shins? Like, ever, like, thought about, like, I mean, that's such a weird thing to ask somebody. But, like, I remember.
Hey, man, can I see them shins?
Right.
Let me see what you got under your cuffs.
But he's got, like, no hair on his legs, and it's just all scar tissue, dude. His both shins all the way down, man, is just gnarly scars.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos where he's talking about all the injuries that he's had over the years. It's crazy. I can't believe he.
I could imagine. I
right.
could imagine there's a fucking list of them, like a long list.
Right.
Yeah,
Broken arms, hands, feet,
everything. I think he's broken almost every fucking bone in his
Probably.
body. It's ridiculous. But billionaire.
Yeah, he probably bought his mom a
Billionaire rock
house,
star.
you know?
He's bought everybody a house.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, all he had to do was get to the point where they were making a video game out of him. He should have quit then.
Yeah,
Just
no shit.
give up your shins, and you're good.
Right.
And what is he? He's in his 50s now, right?
He's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still skating.
I bet he is.
He's probably still one of the best out there.
Right.
I just saw a video a couple of weeks ago where he's like driving around, and maybe it was a couple of years ago that the video went up, but he's driving around on the streets looking for skaters, just yelling like out the car window, do a kickflip. And if they do it, then he's like handing out prizes and shit. Like, here you go, here's a new skateboard.
Damn.
That's fucking awesome.
Here's some new fucking
Vans
shoes,
or whatever.
Vans,
yeah,
some
whatever his are.
Airwalks or whatever the fuck they're using.
Airwalks, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. Those are cool.
They still make those?
I think so.
Disney owns them, I think.
No, yeah. Fucking bastards. They own every damn
Mickey
thing.
Mouse driving down, do a kickflip.
Right.
Right, yeah. No shit. Instead of the A symbol, there's a fucking D on it.
Yeah.
They're called Dare Walks now.
Dare walks.
I remember those, though. You get them at Shopko and shit. They were like the cheaper, you know, skater shoes. Mm-hmm. But they were cool.
Anything with a flat bottom on them, man. You're good.
Right. And thick-ass tongues. They always had them super thick tongues.
Right.
I mean, you're riding a board covered in sandpaper. You got to have thick shoes, you know?
Yep. Little extra on the sides where you're sliding your foot up against it. Yep.
Yeah, I think I only did skateboarding myself for maybe a summer. And then,
Yeah.
back to the bike.
Yeah.
The bike
Right.
was way more better. Way better.
It's way better.
Get around faster, too.
Hell yes.
Get you where you need to go.
Right.
Although I could never hold on to my bikes because my brother would take them and they would disappear.
Bastard.
I remember one summer, I get along great with my brother now, but we didn't get along so great back then. I was looking for my bike because it was just gone. And I asked him, I said, hey, man, where's my bike? And he goes, it's wherever you left it. Well, no, the fuck it ain't, because I just looked where I left it and it's not there. And I kept asking him like every couple of days for the rest of the summer, hey, man, where's my bike? It's where you left it.
That's crazy.
And then I don't remember who I was talking to, one of the other kids in the neighborhood, and he was telling me, he goes, oh, yeah, man, no, that bike's gone.
What'd he do? Trade it for
Oh, yeah, he sold it.
dickhead?
Fucking sold it.
What an ass.
Yeah.
And that's your little brother, right? Usually
they're
that's
all my little brothers, yeah.
Usually that's the big brother thing to do. Like, you
Yeah,
steal
yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
brother's bike, so, you know, what the hell?
Nah, see, I never really beat on my little brothers. You know,
That's why they stole your bikes.
That's why they did.
Like, what's he going to do?
they think they can walk all over me. I guess they can.
Bastards.
See, I was always a kid that was out of the house, going around doing my own thing, whatever, not really worrying about what was going on back at home. You know, I'd leave the house as soon as I got up in the morning, go home when it was time for bed.
Right.
Yep. My parents were pretty much cool with that. Hey, you're not dead yet? Cool.
Made it back. Another day.
I'm sorry I'm late. I don't have a bike.
Yeah.
All right. Shit. Which brother was that?
Anthony.
He almost broke his neck at my house when we were little kids. Do you remember when he hurt his neck real bad when he was a little kid?
No, I missed this story.
We were, man, probably third grade. He spent the night at my house. I had a giant trampoline in the backyard, and I'm trying to teach him how to do a backflip. And he only went like 180 degrees and came straight down on his head, dude. Ooh. And he was fine, but he had like a bruise on his chest from his chin.
Yeah.
Like he hit himself that hard, but then like he didn't go to school Monday or like Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm like, what the hell? I call him and he's like, dude, I hurt my neck. I'm like, well, I know you hurt your neck, but I didn't know it was like that. But yeah, your mom and dad took him to the hospital and shit. Like, I don't know if he cracked something. You have to ask him about it. But
I'm gonna have to. I can't believe I missed this.
Yeah, he hurt himself really bad.
You weren't at the fucking house. You were gone.
No, I know, but if I was staying
grade
there, I still would have thought I'd hear about it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't because he was out of school for a while.
Well, it depends what year it was because I was out of the house at 16.
Oh yeah, we were in like third grade.
Third grade, and I would have
that would have put me in like fifth or
sixth grade.
Yeah.
Right.
So I should have known about that.
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe you moved out earlier.
I have a tendency
probably
to
didn't
not
care.
pay
You're like,
attention
that's
to
what he
people.
gets for stealing
Because you stole your fucking bike, and you were like, "Fuck you!" Now your neck's broke. Good.
Yeah, you didn't give a shit. You ain't gonna ride my bike now, are you, bitch? With a broken ass neck. Go watch Nickelodeon, motherfucker.
No, we didn't have that. When he was in third grade, when I was in fifth and sixth grade, would have been we were all chilling in one of them State Street apartments.
Oh, okay.
My whole family was living in one of those. So we had 7 people, 2 cats and a dog.
Holy shit!
Who hate to live in a house.
2 bedrooms.
What?
2 bedrooms?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, it was okay. So we grew up in this little ass house on Perry Street in Belvedere, and it was a fucking piece when we lived there. It was like over 100 years old, like the original part of the house, and it had been like added onto, and no one ever took care of it. And then when I was 11, my parents bought a house in Rockford over on Guilford, and we moved there for a little bit. And then my youngest brother, Frank, set that shit on fire.
Damn.
And so we had
like the whole house on fire, or
it was the back corner was pretty much gone, and then everything else was fucked from the smoke damage and the water,
right,
and all of that. So then they didn't tear it down. The insurance company paid to have it restored.
Yeah,
But for all that time, we had to be out. So we were living in one of the apartments in Belvedere, little 2-bedroom, little ass fucking apartments.
Right.
The ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so we stayed there for probably longer than we had to because my parents really just wanted to sell that house then. Mm-hmm. They didn't want us to move back in there. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get anyone to buy the house. So then we ended up moving back in.
Fair enough.
So, but, and all that time I don't remember a goddamn thing about his fucked up neck.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy to see, man. He made like this really weird sound too, like it was fucked up. It was like a dog gagging because he ate his treat too quick or something. Yeah, I felt bad for him, man.
Yeah, I feel bad for him now. Shit.
Right.
Little bastard. Steal another bike.
Yeah, no shit. That's crazy.
I didn't have to beat him. The universe was doing it for me.
The universe.
Right.
Yeah, taking him out.
Whack. Here, let's do a backflip.
You know what's nice about that time, though, is that, like, we didn't have everybody that wasn't walking around with a camera or whatever, because that shit would have definitely ended up on the internet, on YouTube's.
And all the kids would have been
up to date.
Yep, and all the kids.
Remember when you did this?
Would have been sitting in front of the TV watching it.
Oh, shit. Right.
Of course, if it had been filmed back then Disney would probably own it.
Yeah, no shit. That's remember America's Funniest Home Videos?
Oh, fuck
like people are always getting hurt. That was that was always my rule. Like, don't film it, and then you probably won't get hurt. Because that's because every time someone gets whacked in the nuts with a piñata or whatever, it's because they're filming it. But I bet if you didn't film that shit, then it wouldn't have happened.
Right, you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, right.
Fucking
yeah, no shit. That's just crazy. So yeah, I don't. If I'm gonna do something stupid, I try not to film it. But
yeah, that's a good rule of thumb.
Right.
Speaking of rule of thumb, I was talking to some other people a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember where the hell I read it, but have you ever thought about that, like where that phrase comes from?
The stick, right?
That's right.
It had to be like the same width, or it couldn't be skinnier than your thumb or something.
Yeah, it's like old English law that you're allowed to beat your wife.
Oh.
But the stick couldn't be bigger than your thumb.
Right.
Otherwise, that shit's illegal. You can beat the shit out of her,
Right.
but the stick can't be too thick because that's come on, we gotta have limits.
Right. Yeah. No
Gotta-
shit.
Be reasonable.
Yeah. No shit. That's just crazy. I thought it might have been like, because like the parents would tell them, pick your switch or whatever. The kids
Go cut your switch, yeah.
Yeah, to get beat with, but it couldn't be, smaller than your thumb or whatever. It had to be at least the size of your thumb. But I think you're right with the whole, because you could beat your wife, but
Yeah.
it had to be with it. Yeah, that's just crazy.
You can beat your wife with what?
Welcome back from the bathroom, Rob.
Thank you.
We're talking about the rule of thumb and where that phrase comes from. It's old English law where you're allowed to beat your wife, but the stick
Has to be.
has to be smaller than your thumb.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't know what the fuck they were complaining about.
Right. Shit.
That's not bad. Women have always had it fucking easy, though, haven't they?
Let's go down this road, Bobby.
No, let's not.
We're going to get letters. People are going to take the time to
Red
get out a
pill,
pen and
hate
paper
letters.
and send that shit. Find out what this address is and send actual letters to the house. You motherfucker.
We'll make fucking
You
lyrics out of it.
misogynist piece of shit.
We'll just make lyrics out of it.
Yeah.
And then no one will know. They'll think it means something else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll sell that shit to fucking Disney.
If I sing it, they just won't understand what the fuck I'm saying anyway. So
You're going to do some singing for us later on today?
I don't know. Probably not.
You should, man. I think you should. I think you should.
Me and him made a real badass song called
Yeah.
Noise Pollution.
Noise pollution, man.
Yeah.
You've
heard it before.
Yeah, you should look it up for the listeners. You're going to put it on
Dude,
there?
we totally will. We're going to, let's throw that on the end of the show.
Okay.
Everybody can listen to it. But yeah, that was a song that you came with that was almost all the way written lyrically.
I wrote the second verse in the basement on the fly.
Right. Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. But needed music.
Yeah.
Right? So I just threw some shit together, busted out the guitar, and made some shit on the computer.
Yep, and you sang the hook for it. You
That's
sang
right.
the chorus.
That's right.
And
It's
it's
good.
on the soundtrack of a movie. It's like that song is in a movie. The movie's, did you know that?
The Albert Pick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
This local guy, Matthew Jones, he made a horror movie called The Albert Pick, and he put that song in it, and it's the whole song from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
Most movies have a clip of a song, but the whole bathroom murder scene, Noise Pollution's playing. It's pretty bad.
Wow, that's pretty great.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
fucking sweet, man. It's cool. There's a trailer online. You can
I'm definitely
find
going to have
that
to look
too.
it up now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the director made a music video for it. He just took clips of the movie, and then he made a video for it. Mm-hmm. And our local radio station plays it every once in a while.
it's on the X every now and then,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
like
it's-
every Sunday night.
Yep. The rotation time is like 11 to midnight on Sundays. It's not every
That's
Sunday.
prime
but-
time hours.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when you want your song to be on the
Right.
radio.
Yeah. Yeah, no
You know, what we
shit.
need to do is put it on YouTube and put like a thumbnail that says toy reviews in it. We'll get a million fucking hits, man.
No shit. I thought about doing that with my first music video. I was going to name it like, Megan Fox kisses Britney Spears or something
Yeah.
stupid to just
Oh,
get
yeah.
him and then change the
Clickbait.
name after I get a million hits,
Clickbait.
But I never did it because I wanted to be cool or whatever because I wouldn't be cool. But
Right.
kind of wish I did now.
Well, maybe yes, no, maybe so. I mean,
Probably
there's.
wouldn't have made a difference.
I think it's one thing making an interesting or tempting thumbnail or name
Right.
for whatever you got going on, but it's got to actually be what the video is about,
Right.
But what is it? There was a thing. I don't know if YouTube's still fighting with it, but speaking of kids and clicking on videos, there were a whole bunch of videos for a while that like look like they're for kids, but are absolutely not for kids.
Right.
And the way they have the thumbnails and the names set up, little kids are clicking on this shit all the time, and it's
Yep.
like graphic, sexual kind of stuff. And
Yeah, they're changing a lot of that stuff. Now you have to, like, your whole channel has to be for kids or not. Like, so, like what I do with my YouTube channel, like, I'll, review horror movies or talk about horror toys. But if I wanted to do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy review, I couldn't do it. They'll shut my ass down.
Really?
Yeah, like, you gotta.
I didn't know it was all like that.
But that's why I say so many naughty words in my videos, because I'm like, clearly, this
Right.
isn't for kids, you
Right.
know?
You have to put a disclaimer at the beginning of every video.
Or just introduce it like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" Like the first thing out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Because what you want is mom listening from the kitchen when the kids put on. They go, "What did he just say?
Yeah.
What are you watching?
Well, actually,
turn it off right now. Go watch something else."
actually, the first word out of every YouTube video that I have is the word "bitch" because it's noise pollution.
Nice.
For my intro, so it's "bitch, I ain't gonna stop till I'm on the top." So it's
Beautiful.
yeah. So the first thing that's even said is "bitch" anyway. So maybe that'll help.
I doubt it.
Probably
That's the shit that kids want to watch.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
no
probably
shit.
doing that division of the channels because I think some people were, even if they weren't doing the thumbnail and the name, they were putting like tags and keywords in that were exploiting the YouTube algorithms.
Okay.
For like what comes up for autoplay. So even if like a kid clicked on something legit to begin with and was watching that, then the autoplay cycled through a couple videos.
Yeah, that
and
makes sense.
End up at a place where they shouldn't be.
Right.
So maybe that's what that's about.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Well,
'cause-
then maybe fucking parents should fucking watch what their fucking kids are actually
Right.
doing
You
instead of giving the fucking
can
kid
you
the
sit
phone.
down and watch all the fucking YouTube
I'm just
videos
saying.
with your kid?
No, here's my point. As I see all these fucking babysitters, which are phones, giving the fucking kids in the fucking stores, in the fucking back seats of cars. Here's my phone. Just watch
so
this.
they shut up.
You know exactly.
Right.
Why don't you just fucking pay attention to your fucking kid once and see?
Talk to him a little bit.
Come on. Okay, that's my 2 cents. I'm done.
Yeah, we didn't have phones. We had backhands.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And if your
We
dad,
had fucking garbage to throw out the window, or fucking,
Garbage to
make
throw out
fucking
the
truckers
window.
honk the fucking
yeah,
air horn,
right?
man.
I love
Fuck.
doing that shit.
Fuck.
I wonder if kids do that these days.
Probably don't even fucking know because they're too busy looking
know
at their
that's a
mom and
thing.
dad's phone.
Yeah, right.
You know what? I bet they watch a YouTube video
Actually,
of
they
somebody
probably
else
have their own
doing it.
phone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today we're going to go down the street and get the truckers to go. Burp, burp.
Yep. I bet it's out there somewhere, man.
And you know what just blows my mind? The content that gets views. And it's always
The
dumb
stupidest
shit like that.
To me, like I just think it's the dumbest shit. But for some reason, these kids love it, man.
Yeah.
They'll watch other kids play with toys.
Right.
And they got a whole pile of toys they won't even pick up to put back in a drawer, let alone play with the motherfuckers.
Right.
But then they're gonna watch some other kid play with toys.
Yeah.
And then they want you to buy them that fucking toy.
And then
Got
I
the
play
kid
with
on
it.
the-
And then they're not going to play with it. Yup.
See? Now you're on to something, Disney.
Yeah.
You goddamn right.
Straight up. It's fucking bullshit.
You guys
Irritating.
have the kids, or I guess have you guys ever come across these videos where they're soothing videos?
Oh, God. Is it the ASMR stuff?
I don't know, man. All I know is I walk in the house and then I see like kids playing with like squishy balls or see, she knows what I'm talking about.
Tina's over on the couch
or
laughing, saying, "You."
or paint with their hands.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's like supposed to be so soothing.
And you can
for
hear it? Like,
yeah,
you can hear the noise?
Yeah, and you're like, what is this?
Right.
What is this crap? Go outside and play.
Yeah, no
Get out of
shit.
my house. It's 80 degrees and the sun is out. Leave
Right.
my domain.
Dan, I'm stressed. I need
Yeah,
to watch.
you're stressed.
Yeah.
You're going to be
I need
stressed.
to watch a squishy video.
I don't understand it, man.
So now, do you have little ones or no?
Yeah.
Okay, how many you got?
2.
Okay.
Yep. 4
So-
and 8. So
I'm
then-
surprised you haven't seen these damn videos yet.
Not those ones, but I've seen just about every other one, I would think. You know what I haven't seen, though, is that Momo shit. Remember when that came out?
No,
There was this.
That's new to me.
There was this thing. It was like a year ago. It was the big scare thing for parents that.
Oh, yeah.
There
I
was this
remember
little
hearing about this.
chicken fucking footed weird lady. She looked like something out of a Chinese horror movie. Or Asian, should we say
yeah.
that word instead? Because it might have been the Japanese that made it, and they're gonna be pissed. But it was how many?
It's your
Like you have
horror
Asian
movie that you're
listeners.
talking about. You could definitely specify a Chinese horror movie. If
But
you'd
she looked like something out of The Grudge or Ring with chicken feet.
That's Korean, man. You're such a
Right.
fucking racist.
Straight up.
North Korea.
So, like, supposedly, I knew it was bullshit from the get-go, but supposedly this little chicken hawk lady would pop on the screen.
Chicken hawk.
Yeah, and try to teach little kids how to kill themselves.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, or like how to kill their dog, like put their guinea pig in the microwave, or like put a fucking fork in the outlet.
Right.
And it was all bullshit though. But people were saying like, oh, they'll put it in the middle of a Peppa Pig video, And then after that, then people started making them to be like, see, it's real. It was an after the fact thing, like a I can't think of the fuck, but like
fuck yourself.
Yeah, it was total bullshit. And I asked my daughter about it, and she's like, have you heard of Momo? And she's like, only what other people are saying. Like then. What is it, like a TEPA or something? Like when you create something, you talk about something and then it becomes real.
Right.
I don't know the actual. I think it's like TEPA or some shit, but I don't know. But that's basically what they did. They created this thing that was bullshit, and they called it the Momo challenge. You know, like because Momo would challenge you to kill your dog.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
So I put it on Facebook. I'm like, the only challenge I know of Momo is me challenging you to show me that fucking video because it's bullshit. You know. But yeah, that was just the scare tactic thing. And then I said that, I'm like, you watch, in a year there's going to be a fucking trailer for a horror movie called Momo, and sure as shit, it didn't even take a year, and then there's a fucking horror movie coming out.
Jesus
Christ. Yeah, so it was all bullshit.
We got to make sure we fucking find that one and post it to the Facebook page.
Right.
Will.
Yeah, so if we ever want to, come up with $1 million idea, we just got to make it to where it scares people. That their kids are going to get hurt or some shit.
Well, and I even heard that the
that seems like the kind of thing I want to stay away from.
Sounds like some Joey Columbine would do.
Momo was saying that if you don't kill the dog or the cat or whatever, that we're going to come and kill your family or you or some shit.
Yeah, it was the mom and dad, I think.
Yeah.
Like if you don't stab your dog with a kitchen knife, I'm going to kill your mom and dad in their sleep or whatever.
See, that's fucking crazy.
But it was all bullshit.
I thought that the craziest, darkest shit the kids were watching was that Five Nights at Freddy's. You seen all that shit?
Dude,
I know you have.
Yeah, my kids love it, but like I've had friends tell me that they don't let their kids watch it because those videos they're like killing each other. I've never seen any of that shit.
No.
All the videos I see, they're just on a stage in like a Chuck E. Cheese singing like goofy songs and shit.
Right.
But my buddy's like, I swear to God, man, I saw one where this little teddy bear was stabbing his mom and dad, and I'm like, I don't know, dude.
I never saw that either.
I've never seen that.
No.
Like he said when it first came out, that's what it was. It was like a comic book thing, and then it went to the internet, and they were all killing each other, but I think it's bullshit.
It started off as a video game, right?
Yeah.
I think my daughter was telling me that like the guy that made the video game originally had tried to make something, but like the graphics were real low quality, and like he decided to just capitalize on that and make something that was intentionally kind of low quality.
Okay.
And then came up with this idea, just like the fucking animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
But now what happens after hours and
yeah, you're a security guard. You got to make it through the shift, and the animatronics come alive.
They're evil at night. Yeah,
you got to shine your light on them to make them stand still or some shit. I don't know, but
yeah, it's a real Weeping Angels type shit.
Yeah, but my son just watches it because he's like he loves the music. They'll do like an Imagine Dragons song. They'll just put the song over a video of these guys on a stage in a burnt down Chuck E. Cheese or whatever.
Yeah.
And he loves that shit, man.
I think they wrote a whole bunch of like original songs.
Oh yeah, and they're
too.
actually kind of cool.
They're kind of good songs, right?
Yeah, they're kind of dark and they're catchy. Some of them are heavy.
And then there's like a trend where like they take those same songs but they speed them up just a little bit, so they got kind of an eerie sound to them. Yeah,
you guys are on this shit.
Oh yeah, man. So I pay attention
your
to
kids
what
are
my
a little
kids
too
are
old.
doing.
Yeah, but I
I
do have a niece though, and I know that she's come over to the house before with the Five Nights at Freddy's shirts on and shit. And I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I just see a teddy bear,
the
like,
Halloween costumes and shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
You see little kids walking around with Freddy Fazbear.
Yep.
Coming up to the door.
Oh, they all have. I guess they have their own names,
they
right?
got, what are all the names?
Chica's the chicken, and then Foxy's the fox.
Who else? What do we got?
Bonnie.
Tina? Freddy. Chica. Bonnie. Foxy.
Balloon Boy.
There's the toy version. Yeah, there's multiple versions of those.
Yeah, Mangle, Balloon Boy, the sister location.
Oh, damn.
Nightmare versions of them.
Yeah.
You know what I think the worst thing on YouTube has been, seriously, was that fucking baby shark. See,
man.
you guys are fucking agreeing because you know it's true.
No, I disagree. And I think I would have agreed with you up until, I don't know, maybe a month ago when they came out with
Don't.
Baby Yoda. Oh, fuck that fucking song. Did we talk about this already?
No, but I love Baby Yoda.
Fucking horrible. Man. Can't stand it.
The
Gizmo.
song is horrible.
It's bad. It's
The
bad.
song is horrible.
I think Gizmo from Gremlins would kick Baby Yoda's ass.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I want to see that Celebrity Deathmatch episode.
God, those were the fucking
show
best.
they need to bring back,
Those
man.
were the best.
There's I get those subscription boxes every month.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
mystery. There's one coming out in March, and Celebrity Deathmatch is one of the themes.
That's
so
brilliant,
I'm fucking
man.
buying it.
I cannot believe that's the perfect show for a YouTube format.
Oh yeah,
it is.
You know,
Most
how is
definitely.
that not back?
Well, there's this one channel I watch all the time where a dude takes horror figures, like he'll have Pennywise and Michael Myers in a fight, but it's all that stop action shit. Like you gotta take a
claymation
picture,
shit, yeah.
move the fist, take a
Yep,
picture,
yep.
but it's fucking cool, man.
It's intensive, but
I like watching them.
Some of these videos some of these channels, they put a lot of work into that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Like-
some of them are bullshit. Like they don't try at all, like us. And
Right.
then there's some that are like, a lot of fucking work went
Have you
into
seen
it.
like superhero beatdown and shit? Dude, it's crazy. They'll have like elaborate movie sets, and they'll have like Joker and Harley Quinn versus fucking whoever, and they'll like it's a straight up actors, makeup, special effects, and they straight up fight, and they're like good martial artists, and it's crazy. But they'll walk around a convention and be like, "Who would win in a fight, Joker or fucking Robin or whatever?"
Yeah.
and then they would just nerd out over this
Oh,
shit.
yeah, man.
And they'll argue with each other, Have you ever had a real comic book store conversation, like in a comic book store?
Absolutely not.
No, I have not.
I usually go in and get out, but this one time, right when Civil War came out, I'm just walking around like shaking my head because these fucking guys were going off, dude. They were so pissed off that Aunt May isn't old. And they were so pissed off that Captain America kicked a car and it moved a few feet. And I'm like, this is what you guys do with your lives, dude. Dude,
Dude, this is the important shit. Never mind about that rent garbage. I'm going to talk about some
Right.
fucking Marvel shit.
Right, yeah, they don't want, I don't know, it's just crazy. But then you get people that are super into politics and they have an argument and they sound the same fucking
Same
way,
You're
man.
absolutely right. It's exactly the same.
Fucking political nerds and shit.
You know, that shit is so popular. There's a game out. I think my daughter got this recently called Super Fight, and I believe that's basically the whole premise of the game. You pull a card and another card, and it's like two fictional characters or something, and then the whole game is that you sit there arguing about who will win the fight. You know?
Like they're real character, like it'd be like Spider-Man or
Yeah,
something.
people that you know.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I don't know. That's kind of what I do with Horror Movie Fight Club.
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
Now let's talk
Freddy
about
versus
that too.
Jason,
Right.
Michael Myers versus Leatherface.
Right.
That's a fucking good matchup right there,
Yeah.
I think.
I would love it if they could do that shit, but then they got to get studios involved, because Paramount owns
Oh, just
Jason,
one,
and then
and-
these fucking guys own Pinhead, so that'll never happen.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that fucker. He's
shit
a
like
crazy
that.
bitch, too.
Yeah.
Pinhead and all of his goons.
Yeah, the Cenobites or whatever,
Yeah.
Cenobites or Cenobites or whatever. Yeah.
Cinnabites at the
Yeah.
mall. I fucking love those things. They're so fucking good, man.
You get 12 of them in a box.
Fuck yes.
These ones look like they're
Yeah.
dominatrix though.
Yeah, they
got
do.
they got too much leather for me. But yeah, Horror Movie Fight Club is like a fantasy of mine that I just created because the fucking movies aren't going to do it, so I just did it myself.
Let's talk about that shit. You got a couple of things, some recurring stuff that I see up on Facebook all the time. Let's talk about that. You've got
Who gives a shit news?
Who gives a shit news, man? That shit was great. We'll just bring up a topic. Who gives a shit? But you're gonna rant on it for fucking 10 minutes.
Yep.
You got that, and then Cool Kid Collector Club.
Yep.
Got videos on that all the time. How's that all going, man? How did you fucking come up with this shit, and how's this going?
The Cool Kid Collector thing, I just saw so many people on YouTube doing unboxing videos and reviews, and I'm like, I buy these boxes, I might as well do it. But I'm going to do it different because so many people stand there and act like a fucking weatherman. Oh, this is pretty cool, it's black. I like this movie. And then they move on to the next item, and I'm like, this is fucking bullshit, this cheap-ass motherfucker. I'll fucking throw it against the wall. I'll be like, fuck this fucking company in the face, but then I'll buy it next month, and I'll be like, oh, damn, this one's tight. I'm half drunk in every fucking video. But it's just the Cool Kid Collector was the first thing to come to my mind. I like doing shit like that with song titles have the words start with the same letter or the same sound. It's just catchy.
Yeah, real.
But I
be
always thought
alliterative
like
with everything.
talking about nerds and their conversations and just shaking my head at it like I'm the cool kid who collects. Like fuck you nerds, I'm a cool motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that's where that came from. And then I just started this super shitty YouTube channel. And I've actually inspired other people. Like, if this fucking guy can do it, I'm going to make a YouTube channel. And now they have like 1,000 more subscribers than me. And I'm like, this is bullshit. What the fuck? No, but I got a lot of.
I gotta
That's
find
how
this
the game
damn
works.
channel now. I'm gonna get locked in on it.
It's simply just Cool Kid Collector. And I'll order a box that has a bunch of horror movie shit in it. I
Right.
don't know what it is. They'll be like, oh, this month's theme is Pinhead, Leatherface, Jason, whatever. And then I just open it up, and it's a shirt or a fucking beer mug or whatever. Just my whole house is like a horror movie museum, dude.
Nice.
That's just how that's
You
what
got
I
more
do.
autographed shit than I've ever seen anyone own.
Yeah, I got a lot of
Yeah.
cool shit.
I know you've been doing that for a long ass time too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember even back at the old crib, back at them apartments, and then
Yup.
fucking walls are covered with fucking posters and signatures all over them.
That was when I was collecting band signatures and memorabilia. Now I switched over to the horror stuff.
Yeah. Have you gotten anybody to sign yet? I mean,
What do you mean?
for the horror? For the
Oh,
horror
dude,
movies?
I got-
Yeah?
Oh, everybody.
Really?
Yeah, if you name them, I probably have his autograph.
Very
I
nice.
swear to God, like it's that bad.
No, that's cool, man.
it's cool, but I call it my hillbilly 401k.
Hell yeah.
Because when I
Hell
die,
yes.
it's like just tell the wife, just sell all my shit.
Shit, that's
you know?
right.
Fucking
That's
life
right.
insurance. Just sell my Freddy glove.
That's
You know, fuck it, man.
Everybody wants a fucking Freddy glove.
I
dude.
got one signed by Robert England.
Dude, that's pretty
It
awesome,
says
man.
"Sleep kills" on it.
That's got to be a
Nice.
solid plan too, though, because I was thinking this is off topic. It shows how nerdy I am, but they were talking about when the Apollo astronauts were going to the moon, they couldn't get insurance, and so what they did is they just like signed a bunch of shit and gave it to their wives, and it was like, if we die,
Oh, damn.
this is what you do. This is your insurance policy.
Right.
Send this shit out.
Damn, that's smart. I
Right?
get it.
Hell yeah.
That's got to be dark, sitting there like
Right.
signing your name in case you fucking die. Right. That sucks. Like this is supposed to be a happy moment for me.
Sorry, shit did not work out.
Yep.
Space fucking sucks.
All right.
The end.
Yeah, because I feel good when I sign autographs for people. I would hate to have to do that. That would just kill it for me.
I tell you what, I feel weird when I sign autographs for people because I've
Yeah.
had to do it a couple of times, and I'm always looking at them like, "Are you? You don't
Sure,
want
you
my
want my
fucking
autograph,
autograph? What the fuck? I'm not famous.
It's just to steal your identity. They're going to practice your fucking
yeah.
signature.
Yeah, you can have it.
Right?
I got no money.
Can't get blood from a turnip.
Turnips.
That's right. You can have my turnip life. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no shit. But yeah, so then I started the YouTube channel, and then I went into a Facebook group because I was in a lot of horror Facebook groups, and everybody's assholes. Like they'll be like, "What's your favorite horror movie?" And I'll be like, "Scream," and then they'll be like, "That movie fucking sucks." And I'm
right.
like, "Why am I even here talking to these dicks?" You know.
Yeah.
So then I started
all
my
gate-
own thing, and
all
it's like I'm in
gatekeeping, man.
control. If you're a dick, I'll fucking kick you out.
Adios.
You know. So like, I have the fucking power.
That's
You know,
perfect.
it's awesome.
I mean, it's all, what's your favorite horror movie, Nate? If you had to pick.
You know, I don't
You're
really
probably not
even know
big
that
into
many
one-
of them.
right.
It's not my favorite thing, so.
Like mine, honest to God, it's not even a horror movie, but I like Hostel, the first one.
Oh, that's definitely a horror movie.
Does The Ring count?
Yeah, it's a
Sure.
horror movie.
Dude, love that movie.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Hostel's
movie. It's one of the
great.
only movies.
I want a
that
tattoo of that
actually I got
bloodhound,
scared
man.
of.
They have
Right?
to get that tattoo because
Yes,
they killed
that's
somebody. I
right.
want to be in the fucking elite hunter
The
club.
fucking Bloodhound Gang, baby.
Yeah, dude. I love all. There's 3 of them now, but Quentin Tarantino or Eli Roth didn't have anything to do with the third one.
Right. Mhm.
Eli Roth did the first 2. Quentin Tarantino produced like the first one or some
Yeah.
shit. But I love the Hostel movies,
Yeah.
man. They're good.
That's good shit.
I'm going to have to watch that.
The Exorcist used to scare the shit out of me when I was a
Really?
kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Now, I mean, you got to remember, I think it came out in like 78 or something.
It was a
Maybe
while
even
ago.
before that. I mean, I remember I was a little shit.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that fucking chick with her head all fucked up and her.
Yeah, Linda Blair was her actress.
Jeez
name.
Louise, I'm out. Couldn't sleep for a week after watching that crap.
In the movie, she says, "Your mother sucks cocks in hell." Yeah. The TV version, "Your mother sews socks in hell." Like, really? And I know a dude that met her at a horror convention and asked her to write the one thing, and she wouldn't do it. She was so pissed. And then she's like, "Well, then will you at least write 'Your mother sews socks in hell'?" And she just autographed it and slid it to him and told him to get the fuck away.
Really?
Yeah, she was pissed.
Why?
Probably because she was a little girl when they made that movie, and I bet it wasn't even her line. It was like a voice actor.
Yeah.
Because it was playing the Pazuzu demon or whatever.
Right.
So she probably didn't even know until after the fact and shit, you know, and she's like, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't
Yeah.
want my name on that shit.
Especially being that young. I mean, that's her.
Right.
Like, for the rest of her life, no
Yep.
matter what
Yeah.
she does.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've seen her in anything else that I could think of.
I guess, but like, I mean, she's already associated with it.
Right.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
but-
it's her on the screen when
You're
the
done.
fucking line comes
Right.
out.
When she does signings at conventions, she don't even take the money. She donates to like pit bulls and shit. That's
Really?
Yeah, that's how she gets
Yeah,
paid
that's
or
cool.
whatever. Yeah, that's pretty cool, but
You know?
It is kind of funny the dubs that they do for TV.
yeah.
So what was it? Snakes on a Plane.
Oh.
Where he's like, I've had it with these
mother-
motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane, and they changed it to, I've had it with these monkey fighting snakes
Monkey fighting.
on this Monday to Friday plane.
That's fucking ridiculous. Damn, that is funny.
We got to find the guy who writes them fucking lines.
Yeah,
That's the guy.
Get him on the show.
That's the guy right there, man.
I'd love to see Scarface on TV. Could you imagine that, dude? How
Oh,
bad that would
jeez.
be? That's like a
You couldn't
3-hour
put
movie.
you can put the movie on TV.
No, I don't think you could. It's a
Cut it
3-hour
all.
movie, and it'd have to be like 45 minutes because they cut all the shit out, you know? You ever watch Scarface backwards? It's about a drug lord that moves to America to achieve his dream as a dishwasher. You ever seen Jaws backwards?
No.
It's about a shark that eats a boat, gets a bellyache, and he throws up a bunch of people onto the beach.
I would watch these movies.
I
Yeah,
would.
right? Hell yeah.
So what else you got going on YouTube? Anything?
Yeah, just basically, the horror movie Fight Club thing we were kind of talking about. What I do is I'll take it's kind of like March Madness. I'll take 16 horror movie characters.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, this week is Michael Myers versus Jason, and then people vote who they think's going to win. They have to tell me a long story about it, tell me the whole scenario
Like,
and everything.
why, right.
Yep, you got to have logic. You can't be like, oh, Michael Myers has a cool mask, and I don't like Jason, so Michael Myers would win. I don't even give you a point for that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. And so we'll do that.
You're not going to take this seriously.
Straight up, right? Now I'm the nerd in the comic book store all pissed off that Aunt May's sexy.
What are you talking about? There's no way you win.
Straight up. Thanks a lot, Dick. I totally just realized it. Horror Movie Fight Club is canceled next year.
Damn it.
No, man, you got to keep it, man. Everybody's got to have their outlet.
Yeah, it's cool, man. And then I'll do trivias every Wednesday or Friday night. Mm-hmm. I'll ask, I'll get some beers and I'll go live on Facebook and ask 20, 30 questions about the movie. First person to come up with the right answer first gets a point. And I got 7 fucking companies to sponsor that shit this year, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome,
fantastic.
man.
They're autograph companies that go to conventions and do signings with the horror movie celebrities. So they gave away dude, one of the prizes was Rico Browning, the guy who played Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
He's the last living Universal monster.
Wow.
So one of the companies donated a piece, a metallic poster that he autographed, and this other company donated a hockey mask signed by one of the Jason actors,
Right.
and just shit like
Fantastic.
that.
How many
It's
Jason
cool.
actors have there been?
Oh, 12.
Yeah. A lot
That's
of
more
them,
than
right?
fucking Lassie actors.
Yeah.
God damn.
Because I could fucking probably name them all too, man. It's Ari Lehman, Steve Dash, Tom Morga, fucking Ken Kersinger, Kane Hodder.
Kane.
He's the main one.
Yeah.
He was in
And he's-
7, 8, 9, and
Right, and
X.
he's pretty freaking big dude,
Yeah,
too.
Ken Kersinger's even bigger than him.
Really?
Yeah, and
Okay.
the way he got into the Jason role or whatever, I think it was part 8 when Jason, because Kane Hodder's his own stuntman.
Okay.
But there's a scene in part 8 or something when he gets hit by a car. Well, they had the other guy step in for him as a stuntman, and his name was Ken Kersinger. So then when they did Freddy versus Jason, they didn't pick Kane. They had that stuntman play him, and Kane was pissed about it.
Yeah.
What the
Fuck,
fuck?
yeah.
But yeah, that dude is huge. Ken Kersinger's even bigger than Kane Hodder. It's crazy.
Yeah, especially when you watch all of the Friday the 13th series and you see how Jason damn, he wasn't that damn big in the last one.
Yeah,
What the
right.
hell is this guy eating, man? This
Yeah.
guy's been lifting and eating.
And then the first one, he's just a little boy popping out of the water.
Right.
And then the second one, he's a grown ass man. Dead bodies don't fucking mature. You
That's
know?
the way it goes, man.
Yeah.
Audiences need scarier and scarier shit,
Right.
man. It's not going to work. You can't have just two little girls standing in the hallway.
Yeah.
So I want to know though.
shit.
I'm interested now. Who the hell?
One of them's holding a thing that says, "You're my dad." Right. That would be scary.
Yeah, that would be scary. Who's won these battle royals?
The last one, I think I had 16 characters and Freddy Krueger won.
Really?
Yeah, and like it's cool too because I'll do twists. Every good horror movie's got a twist, right?
Yeah.
So like halfway through, I started Final Girl Fight Club. Every slasher film has that last girl
Yep.
at the end of the movie.
Yep.
So I brought in like 8 of those famous girls, like Nancy from Nightmare on Elm
Yep.
Street and shit, like the Ellen Ripley from Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
And then so they're voting for, Freddy versus Jason. Meanwhile, they also got to vote for Nancy Thompson versus Ellen Ripley, who would win in these fights. And then at the end of it, I got the final girl fighting the final guy, and then we're going to see who really is the champ of all these horror movies, and it was Freddy Krueger that won. And then I also did another twist where we did Witch Girl Fight Club. So we had Carrie Fisher from that movie. The chick from The Craft, Nancy Downs, the crazy psycho that was in Waterboy and shit. I had her in there. And then I forgot the other 2 girls, but there was like 4 like famous witch girls that were in it and shit, and then they fought each other. And I also got the chick from Hostel Part 2, Beth, to come in. That cut this thing off at the end.
Sure.
That chick, I brought her in. But yeah, it was super cool. Some people were getting pissed because they're like, when's this going to end, dude? You just keep adding people, and like now you're doing trivia twice a week. Like, what the fuck, man?
Hey, fuck you. Don't listen.
We can't keep up.
I don't have a life. Like, this is what I do. It's fucked up.
It's over when it's over.
Yeah, no shit. Just for that, I'm adding 4 more people. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's going to be Popeye and...
All right, now we're going to add the first one to die in each movie
Yep.
and argue about them.
Resurrection round.
Go.
I think everybody's glad that it's over. But now I want to do Disney Princess Catfight Club.
Ooh, I'm into that.
That's what I want to do. I think that
Let's
would
go.
be fun. But it's got to be the classic Disney
Isn't it
princesses.
sad? I feel like I have more expertise on Disney princesses than all these slasher movies. Because I got all my kids, they're all girls,
Yeah.
I've watched those fucking movies.
Right. Hell yeah.
So Snow White versus.
Yeah, like Jasmine or something, They just make them fight. I was thinking of doing it too, where instead of, I was thinking of switching it up a little bit, because it'd be the same damn thing I just did for a whole year, but just with different people. So I was thinking of making it like a dice game, like have people put in $5 or something, and then I'll draw your name out of a hat, and like, okay, you get Jafar, or you get Jasmine, or whatever.
Right.
And then they'll battle each other. Like you got dice. You each start with 25 points. You roll a 6. You got 6 points gone, and you just battle it out. But then each Disney character is going to have like their own special moves and fatalities and shit. Like if you roll a 3 times, then Raja, Jasmine's tiger, comes out and eats your opponent, and you're done. Yeah, dude. So it's gonna take me time to give each character their own special moves, and like they got to roll this in this specific order to make it happen.
7 fucking dwarves.
They all fucking come together
Fucking
to form
melee.
like that big
Off to
mega
murder we go.
The big
Dog
mega
fucking
dwarf,
pile.
like the fucking Power Rangers.
Oh, the Megazord. Hell yeah. That would be the shit.
I'm
Mega
on it.
dwarf.
Jesus right?
Christ.
I am on it.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool. And then, at the end, whoever is the last person standing or whatever, they get the money.
This, I gotta tell you,
I gotta get
I'm
in
into
this shit.
one.
I'm in.
You
I
need to
put my
do this.
$5 at here,
Right.
man. I'm in.
I'll give it to you before you leave tonight.
Right? Hell yeah, man.
I'm in.
I think it'd be pretty cool. And I don't know if we would do like Disney villains or just Disney princesses or just mix it up with everything or...
I don't know.
You could probably do
Yeah,
one with
it's tough,
Disney.
man.
Yeah, because you could have
could do-
Beast, Gaston. You can have all these people,
Yeah.
Lemire, the little candle dude.
Lumiere, I
Fucking-
love that guy.
He's the shit. He's
He
the
was,
shit.
He was the smoothest fucking Disney
He was a
character there
pimp,
was.
dude.
He's like, we are proud to present. You know.
Yeah.
We're gonna sing a goddamn song about it. He'd go. We don't know what this gray stuff is, but it's fucking tasty.
Yep.
Have some.
What movie were we talking about?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the
Oh,
Beast, man.
yeah, I
Talk
think I
about
missed that
It's
one.
funny. That song, Beauty
Lumiere.
and the Body
That
Bag.
was,
Is that the candle?
Inspired that
yeah,
song.
the candle.
Okay.
You know who was the
Obviously.
You know who was the voice of that? It was Jerry Orbach from Law and
The
Order.
popcorn guy? No, what's that guy's name?
You guys never watched Law and Order?
I think I might
No.
have twice.
Fuck.
That's the voice of that,
Fine.
though?
But yeah, my interesting fact is fucking bullshit now. Worthless. You guys can fuck right off.
Yeah, I had no idea that was him.
Yep.
And then the The teacup mom is the chick from Murder, She Wrote, Dora
That's
told me.
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's awesome.
Is she still around?
Probably not.
You say probably
no,
not, but
she's-
Betty White's still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's still alive, I bet.
She is.
She's
That's
probably living at fucking Betty
crazy.
White's house.
They're probably all hanging out together, Golden
In
Girls
Disney.
style. You know what's fucking nuts? Betty White was on Golden Girls, right?
Yeah.
How long ago was that show out? And she was supposed to be an old ass bitch
She
in
looks
that
the
fucking
same.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like every cigarette Keith Richards smokes adds 7 minutes onto Betty White's life.
No shit.
Does that count for heroin needles too?
I think so. I think that adds like 14 or 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Grim Reaper knocks on Betty White's door. She just cocks a shotgun. He's like, maybe next year.
Are you ready to go? No.
1985.
Holy shit, that's older than me. That was,
Dude, right?
1985.
that's the year before I was
That's
born. 34 years ago, yeah.
34, 35 years
Holy
ago.
shit.
Something like that.
That she was supposed to be playing an old lady.
She did have a little bit of blonde hair back then, but yeah, she was definitely.
She was super hot, right? When she was young?
Betty White? Yeah.
Yeah, like
she
when
was
she
pretty
came
good
over
looking.
on the Mayflower.
She crashed into Plymouth Rock.
No, there's no evidence of how good she used to look because cameras weren't invented yet.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, she was Stone Cold Fox.
Oh yeah, she was.
I got a daguerreotype in the fucking drawer. to
Right.
prove
I don't
it.
know. I'm pulling up a picture right now of her. Man, she's fuck. Jeez. She, holy shit, dude. She was born in 1922.
Wow.
January. She just had a fucking birthday.
She did.
Man,
Yeah.
she's been through a
90
lot.
something now, right?
98 years old. She's from Oak Park, Illinois.
Is she really?
Wow.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna take credit for that.
Yeah, right. There's finally Illinois has something cool besides Michael Jordan.
That's right.
Who?
That dude from North
what?
Carolina, I think.
He plays that game that
He's
sucks.
not even from here.
Kobe?
Right.
Yeah. Wow, man. Happy birthday to her. 1922.
When was the Depression? In like the 30s?
Fuck. Yeah.
Started in 29. Stock market
Yeah.
crash at 29.
So she's been through that and Biggie and Tupac's murders. Like she's been through it all.
How
dude.
is she still standing? Is the real question
Fucking
we're asking
managed all
here.
the fucking cocaine through the disco years.
Straight up.
Oh, you know she was on that one too, man.
Man, even the like that's just wild to think about. Al Capone was, running shit back then. That's crazy. That's how old she is. That's insane. She's like 90 something, right?
98.
And she still looks
God
great,
damn.
man. Still
Yeah.
looks great.
I don't know if she's. I mean, she's doing good.
I'm not talking like.
No,
I'm
I know
looking
what
to
you're
date her.
saying. No, I know what you're saying. But I mean, when you look at her, you're like, is this a wax fucking? I mean, come on, look.
I gotta say, man, she looks like.
She looks pretty
looks
much
like
the
she's
same
70.
as she did on that show, man. Like,
Seriously,
yeah, that's
she
insane.
really hasn't aged. She's kept off 35.
She was in a
fucking
horror
years.
movie
Yeah.
too. She was in Lake Placid. She fed that
Oh,
big
that-
ass
the-
alligator.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
come and get it. She's
Yeah,
feeding them cows, and shit.
right?
Did she ever do
look
anything?
at her when she's
uh,
young. Wow, that's fucking. Man, not bad.
Who do you guys think is like the hottest Hollywood chick of all time?
Oof.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful.
I don't know. That's a tough question, man.
It is,
There's
dude.
been some very
All time.
good-looking ladies.
Like I like Judy Garland.
I was
but,
gonna say her.
like Sharon
No, you
Tate.
weren't.
I was.
Judy Garland's super hot. I think
Yeah.
like Sharon Tate's probably like the hottest ever. I think she's hotter than Marilyn Monroe. But oh man, Devon DeCarlo or Yvonne DeCarlo or whatever, the mom in the Munsters.
Okay.
She was a fox, dude. She was super hot. She was in like westerns and stuff before like the Munsters came out, and she was like crazy hot back then. But yeah, Sharon Tate, Selena was hot. Remember her?
Selena, the
Yeah.
singer?
Yeah.
Didn't last
She's not
very
really
long.
like Hollywood, but
No.
I was gonna,
She's the only reason that Jennifer Lopez got famous, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
It
much.
sure wasn't because she could fucking sing.
They wore the same
tell you
pant
that.
size, I think. So that's what
I think
it was.
Courtney Love was probably
She was just
pretty good
around.
looking.
Courtney Love.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
Are you fucking
Yeah, I'm
kidding?
That's your favorite vocalist, right?
yes.
No.
Oh, I
God,
fucking
I
love
can't think
Hole.
of a thing I like about Courtney Love.
Oh, she
Not
was
a
the-
single fucking thing.
I
Come
thought
on.
you were in a tribute band called Half.
half hole.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm a little slow here. I'm on board now.
That crazy.
No.
So did she do it or what? She kill Kurt Cobain or what? What do you think?
You know,
Her and Dave.
Who, Dave Grohl?
Yeah.
I don't
You're bringing
know,
Dave
man.
into it? I don't think.
I mean, that's the conspiracy. You guys haven't heard of that?
Oh,
one?
there's a lot of them.
yeah, there's a bunch.
There's this one dude who I forgot some shitty band from Seattle. He's singing, but they think that he got interviewed and he said who killed him on the camera, and then he laughed and he's like, "Oh, we'll have to edit that one out." 2 days later, that dude was hit by a train. So like, they think that like that dude got him super drunk, took him out on the train tracks, left him there or whatever, because the word was getting out. But yeah, I kind of think Courtney Love paid somebody to
I think she did too.
whack him.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that it matters, but yeah.
It did matter.
Well, it did, but now it doesn't.
I don't know, man.
It doesn't matter what your opinion
Right.
of the
No, no,
situation
right,
is.
We'll
right.
never know.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think there'll ever be a deathbed confession. If Courtney Love did do it, she's never going to confess to it.
No.
Some
She's
other
taking it
asshole from Seattle might, but yeah, I don't
How
know.
people take credit that didn't even have anything to do with it.
Oh yeah, for
It
sure.
was me.
Right. I killed Jimmy Hoffa too.
Living under the bridge in Seattle.
And I'm responsible for 9/11.
Straight up. You ever heard of the Bermuda Triangle?
That's me with a magnet. Couple of lasers, a mirror.
Oh shit. Speaking of Dave Grohl, though, you know what the Foo Fighters are? Like where that name came from?
It has to do with UFOs, right?
Yeah, like one of the world wars, they would like see these crafts that they didn't know what they were. They're flying in formation, and they called them Foo Fighters. It's crazy. Dave Grohl said that he never thought his band would be this famous, and if it was, he would have picked a better name.
Which is crazy to me because I think it's a great name.
It's pretty
It is.
He
cool.
shits all over it all the time. He's like, yeah, it's a real stupid fucking name for a band. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. Have you heard some of the names I've tried to come up with?
Right? I don't know. I've never heard any, but I know I've had a couple dumb ones.
Yeah, it's hard to name a fucking band.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's like the hardest fucking thing. That's harder than me trying to write lyrics.
I don't think it's that hard. I just think it's hard for everybody in the band to fucking agree on
Yes,
something.
that's a big
the
deal.
main thing.
Yep, that's a big one.
That's like
The first band name I ever came up was Defecant Other. Instead of Significant Other. Like just the one you shit on. You're like, fuck this girl. You know?
You listen to a lot of Limp Bizkit at the time.
No, it was like Deicide and Cradle of Filth and shit like that.
That reminds me of a story. When I was a kid, my mom she refused to let me listen to ZOK for a while because of an incident that happened one morning. I used to get up early when Steve Shannon was on. Is he still on ZOK?
I think so, dude.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right.
You know, I fucking really looked up to that guy for a while I was a kid in school. I called him up one day and like did an interview over the phone for school. There was an assignment.
Really?
To interview somebody. So I called up the radio station. I was like, hey, Steve, can I interview you? And he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So he's just doing the DJ thing. And then every now and then he'd come off and say, okay, what's your next question? I say something dumb like, how'd you get into being a DJ? And he'd be like, And so anyway, I got up.
That's cool. Wow.
Yeah, I
what
think
grade
so.
were you
yeah.
in?
Sixth grade.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it was cool. But so I called up one day to do their bedside quiz. Do they still do that?
I have
I have no
no idea.
idea.
no.
It's just like an early in the morning, like 6 a.m. fucking trivia question, and then you win a prize or whatever. And it's a riddle
Do that.
or a brain teaser, and it was about somebody in a room where there was nothing in the room but like some water on the floor or something, and he's dead. And how did they die was the question. So I called up and I said, did they suffocate? And he goes, okay, now I'm going to put you on hold, and then I'm going to put you on the air. But when I do that, would you say defecation instead of suffocation? And I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Right. You don't know
I
what it
didn't know
means.
I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Wow.
And I like asked my mom, and she was like, I asked her before I even said it. And she was like, I don't think you should say that. I don't know if she didn't know what it meant or was just like trying not to tell me, but just, hey, don't do that. So then he cuts back to me, blah, blah, is he okay? What's your guess? And I go, defecation? I said it on air, and him and whoever his co-host at the time just fucking lost it. Nah, man, that's not it. Have a great day. And they hung up.
Wow.
And my mom was so pissed about this that she banned that whole radio station basically for the rest of my life. Like, I could probably get in the car with my mom today and try to put on the okay, and she'd be like, no. Nope.
She's got PTSD from it.
No shit.
Wow, that's crazy.
She was fucking pissed.
I thought he was gonna fuck with you because knowing you're a little kid, hearing this tiny voice and be like, "You mean suffocation?"
Yeah,
and then
no.
make a joke out of it. But then he just hung up on you. What
Yeah,
did-
no, he just
you're
laughed
an
about
asshole,
it.
Steve Shannon. Fuck you.
You know, I never got mad about it, and I'm not bitter about any of that. I've met Steve Shannon quite a lot of times.
Yeah.
I don't mean to brag. But obviously,
man.
we live in the same town and we do
Right.
music stuff and blah blah blah. So
That's cool.
we've had.
So I have
few
a brain
conversations.
teaser
He
for
wouldn't know
90
who I was though.
A brain teaser from 2016.
Uh-huh.
That's the last one that it says
On
here.
their radio station.
Yeah.
Also, they must not do it anymore.
Maybe. I mean,
I'm sure they have to do
I don't
something.
listen to
I
that
think
shit,
they still do
so
like
I
traffic
don't know.
light trivia, which is like the 5 o'clock trivia
they-
Okay.
question.
They do.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure they're a radio station. I'm sure they got
Yeah,
something
they have.
like
They're
that.
giving
you
away
know?
stuff for sure.
Right.
Right. Tickets to see Courtney Love.
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
But, you
my,
know-
my daughter listens to that, like all those songs, because the bus,
Uh-huh.
the bus driver plays it or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, they play
so-
you okay.
Yeah.
You know who wins all the time is Jess, my wife. She fucking calls the radio station every chance she gets and always wins.
No shit.
She's the luckiest fucking person I know. She's always winning contests like at work.
Yeah.
You know, she's all bringing home like a gift basket full of shit. And I'm like, where'd you get that? She's like, I won the contest.
That's cool.
Like, okay.
Dora
That's
wins
awesome.
a lot of shit too, but then like she'll get companies to send her stuff to review it. Like we got like an air fryer and like just expensive shit that like kitchen appliances and
Yeah.
stuff. It's cool, man. We got like a Swiffer jet thing or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like we just use it and then write if we liked it or not. She gets all dude. She won 4 Nintendo Switches. I tell you that.
I think I remember there was something where you had to send in like bottle caps,
like
box
the,
tops,
like
or
the
some
number
shit
on
like
the
that.
back of the chip bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she went to like 4 Walmarts and took pictures of all the fucking numbers. They just went home and won 4 Nintendo Switches. I bet the people who bought that bag of Doritos was pissed because they're like, your code has already been redeemed.
Son
What?
of a bitch. That's why Pockies is smart. Pockies, the chips that we love, they put their codes on not only on the inside of the bag, but it's like you have to rip open the flap,
To get in the
like
in the seam.
the seam
Oh, okay.
where the side of the bag is sealed up.
No shit.
Inside of there, there's no stealing them fucking codes.
Have you
Right.
tried Pocky chips yet?
I don't think so.
Oh shit.
That
You
don't
got to
even
do it,
sound
man. We've talked
familiar.
about them on the show quite
Yeah.
a bit. But
What the hell are they?
spicy ass fucking
They're like
tortilla
the
chips,
Dapper
man.
chip.
They're like Doritos, but spicy.
Like
and
the one
better.
chip challenge is made from one.
Yeah, I
of those
probably
chips.
wouldn't like them, man. I
don't like spicy?
that shit.
I knew you
I'm
was a
not
pussy.
into it. Yeah, I can't. I don't like that kind of shit. No way.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
Spicy chicken at Burger King makes my nose run, man. I can't have hot food, dude. I don't know what it is.
I love hot food, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like hot sauce on my tacos. That's about where it ends. I don't know. Or like wasabi with sushi.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that
Man,
shit.
I was just telling the wife the other day, I'm like, we need to get some damn sushi. And she's like, I hate sushi. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why we need to get some.
Right.
So I can eat the whole thing.
So I eat the whole thing?
You got to get a deep fried roll. If she's scared of the raw fish thing,
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
roll that's deep fried.
Right.
That's what I do.
Where do you usually go for yours?
Hachi.
Okay.
I get the Super Saiyan roll.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what Dragon Ball Z is, but they make good sushi rolls, man.
I tell you, you don't look into Dragon Ball Z because then you'll be doing like fucking fight clubs over that shit.
I'm
too.
not interested in that shit at all. That's like a whole nother nerd level for me.
It really is.
And I know some like hardcore dudes that just love that, like Pokemon, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with your
Fucking
life?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I don't understand it.
It hurts just saying
But I
that.
know there's some brutal anime out there too, like some like really mature shit. Mm-hmm. I've never seen any of it. I remember like Heavy Metal, those cartoons.
Yeah.
And like Cool World was cool. That was kind of not really anime. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that was a cool movie. Remember that though? Cool
yeah.
World?
Oh, yeah.
That was the shit. That was like probably one of my first crushes of that cartoon girl.
Oh, yeah. What was her name?
I don't know.
That was the hottest chick in Hollywood.
Yeah. Now that I think about it.
Her or Jessica Rabbit?
Oh yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Not even real.
Those are probably like some of my first crushes. And I
And
had
it
a
was Holly, right? Hollywood.
probably
I think that's what it is.
How come I do not remember this movie?
Cool World.
Yes.
Brad Pitt was
Brad
in it.
Pitt
Yeah, I
was in
see
that
that.
movie. Yeah.
Kim Basinger?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She was bad in that movie because she was the real life version of the cartoon girl, right?
I think so.
Kim
Yeah.
Basinger, Eminem's mom.
Eminem's mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just do not remember this movie at all.
I think
It almost has that Roger Rabbit.
Right.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It was after that.
Similar.
It was like the 90s version of that, like, but more for adults.
Yeah, with the live action mixed in with the animation.
Yeah. They were all getting drunk and,
Brad
showing
Pitt
monkey
looks like he's
genitalia.
fucking 12 in here.
I'm sure he is.
Holy smokes.
Was it in the 90s, right? Early
Yeah,
90s?
92.
Yeah. I remember that. That was a cool one. I liked that movie.
I've never seen
Yep.
that one.
None of that was
Oh,
as good as
just-
fucking Space Jam, though. Till you would.
Jeez, Space Jam. Oh, God. Do
Space
you like
Jam
Space
was
Jam?
awesome.
Yeah.
Space Jam was so good. Michael Jordan retired from a championship team to make that movie.
That's right.
He's like, I'm going to go into acting.
You know, it's even better than that. Space Jam gave the world the Quad City DJs.
Oh, shit.
Did they make anything after that? Or that was their only song they ever did?
And it was played at every 5th and 6th grade dance around the world.
Everybody get up. Oh, shit. It's going off.
Yep. Oh, man. I've heard that every
We
5th
get
and
out on
6th
the floor
grade
with
dance.
my fucking Jinkos on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Jinkos are the
Jinkos?
shit.
You remember Jinkos?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I used
Yeah,
to look at
man.
those kids like, what's wrong with these kids
What
in the
is
fucking
wrong with
pants?
The back pocket goes to the middle of your
Right.
calf.
Are those shorts or
Hold on,
pants?
I got to get my fucking wallet
You
out.
gotta have a chain
bending
on
over
it.
to get down to the
Your-
bottom of your pocket.
Your elbow deep in your fucking pants to get your
You're
wallet.
basically wearing two dresses.
Yeah, straight up. I still got a pair of Jinkos and the bottoms aren't even fucked up. I think I'm going to put them on eBay for like $500.
Good, man.
I've seen
You
Jinkos
should.
listed on eBay for like $700.
That's
dude.
insanity.
And the bottoms are all tore up and shit. Mine are perfect, so I should at least get $7,500.
You should hang on to that. If you really want to retire nice.
Sign him.
Yeah.
Sign him and give him to the wife.
Yep. Fuck yeah. We'll do that. Yeah, I still got trip pants from my fucking back when it looked like Hot Topic threw up on me.
Uh-huh.
I got all those pants still and shit. Back when Hot Topic was cool.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, but before
I
Hot-
think they're doing a pretty good job of like staying relevant. With,
Yeah.
like, they got all the shit that my kids like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I tell you what, I go in there and like Christmas is half done.
This one chick
Right,
told me
just walking into there.
the one chick that worked there told me, you know those Funko Pop figures?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, we're basically a Funko Pop store that sells band tees. Like, yeah, you're right.
That's funny.
You've come a long way.
Yeah, there used to be a place in the mall called Shirt Bazaar before
Oh
Hot
yeah.
Topic.
Yeah.
They were the shit. They'd make you a shirt.
Yeah, that place was fucking back in the day. It was all right. And
That's
then
where I get all my like imported death metal shirts with the naughty words and pictures on them. They were the only place that had them. You couldn't order them online. You had to do the mail-in order on the back of the fucking metal magazines and shit. But they'd have the really nasty Cradle of Filth shirts
Russ
there.
making the eyes like, fuck yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
Yes,
about.
many of fucking Metallica shirts from that damn magazine.
yeah, man.
Oh man,
I miss that shit, going and getting a Circus magazine or a Guitar World magazine.
they're not even out anymore, are they? I mean,
Probably
they've probably
not.
been out of fucking publications for a long time. I bet.
Yeah. Probably not. But you used to get the shit at the grocery store, at
Yeah.
Shopko, and,
One thing I see now is like once in a while I'll see a guitar book, but it's mainly like a buyer's guide.
right.
Maybe there might
maybe
be a little
some
bit
tabs
of tab.
in it or
yeah,
some
a little
shit.
bit, and that's about it.
I remember getting some of the most excited I've ever been as a kid was seeing Dimebag on the cover of fucking Hit
Fuck
Parade
yeah.
or some shit. Mom, I gotta get this, and she'd get it for me. I'd love that shit. I still got all my Dimebag Pantera magazines, man. I got every fucking one of them.
Fuck, if I would have known that, I would have dude, I literally just gave away like a fucking box of magazines.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Dime bag all over
Oh,
every
shit.
Yes.
Yeah, real nice to bring that shit up.
Man.
Man.
Fuck, I wish I would have known.
You would have
Man.
been so excited. You would have loved
You
it
would have
so
loved it. It was
much.
the best, too. I had
been
been in
perfect
the
for
attic
you.
for like 30 years now.
Oh man.
And you just missed
Before
it.
his name was even Dime Bag.
Yeah, Diamond.
When it was Diamond,
Yep,
yeah.
Diamond. Oh, damn, you had the old
Yes,
school shit.
yes.
Fuck, that would be cool.
Yes, exactly. And some guy came and picked it up and threw it in the back of his Toyota. He's like, yeah, I think my son will really like this. I don't know if he's going to like him or not, but I'm like, here, fucking take him.
Damn, that's
Get rid of
awesome,
him.
man.
Call him up. Call him. Hey,
I don't.
Did the boy like him?
Yeah, now I'm coming to get him.
Yeah, no shit.
You give that shit back.
Yeah, that
Fuck
sucks,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, I still got all that shit.
Yeah.
Whenever Pantera was on the cover of a magazine,
Man.
I had to talk mom into spending the $7 to get it for me. However
That's-
much they were.
Those guys were definitely one of the best fucking shows that I think I've ever seen.
I've never got to see him. I wish I was just too young, you know. But yeah,
I've seen him at Alpine Valley, and wow, They were on the Vulgar tour.
Yeah, people say that they're like the best live band ever. Like in the metal community, people would say that shit.
So much fucking energy. Like you were tired of just like holy shit, you know. And to go out there and do it night after night after night after night.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
And
yep, I've seen them there. I've seen them down here downtown. They were down there with Anthrax and Cold Chamber.
Oh shit, that would have been cool.
That wasn't bad. That's when Anthrax had Bush still, and it was like,
okay,
maybe I like him, maybe not, you know. But and then I seen him at Allstate.
Oh, okay.
For a Man Cow show.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and I tell you what though, Phil and something, dude, he was so fucked up.
So it was in the later years then, huh?
Yeah.
Was it like drunk or the heroin?
I couldn't tell.
Right.
I mean, it was probably both. I mean, and he was like, dude, I don't think he sang one song all the way through.
Probably not.
You know,
towards the end, he just laid on his back and just screamed.
There was a lot of that.
Shit.
Yep, there was a lot of that. A lot of just falling over. Basically, Dimebag was just trying to hold his own and just looking at him, trying to like laugh at him, but really you could really tell he was just like, man, dude, I'm not doing this. You know what I mean? I'm not doing this with you like this, you know. I'm just not doing it. And then short after, I think that's when the was it Southern Trendkill?
Yeah, great Southern Trendkill. And Reinventing the Steel was after that
so
one.
it was
Reinventing the Steel is when he was like on the heroin and shit real bad. Like he didn't even record that with them. They sent him the tracks and then he'd record at his house and mail the shit back or whatever.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, by then he was already with
Superjoint Ritual and Down. I think Down, yeah.
I was a big fan of them guys, man. I like them guys a lot. Yeah.
I like Superjoint Ritual a lot
me too.
They were heavy.
Yep.
But yeah, he was telling them like, "Oh, I'm done with touring. I want to fix my back or whatever." But then he's on the road with fucking Superjoint Ritual, so they're like, "Fuck this guy."
Right.
So then they started Damage Plan, which was a watered down Pantera, basically.
Yep,
but I still liked Damage Plan.
No, I do too. It's just, it's like
it wasn't what we wanted.
Right? Exactly. But now Phil, he's got he has this other band that he's doing shit with right now.
Phil Anselmo and the Illegals.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And I don't know how long they've been out for. Couple years maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
But
I listened to a small clip and it was badass. It was heavy. Yeah. I liked it a lot.
See, I picked up, or I didn't pick up, but I watched the one of their live shows, and I think they were in like South America or some shit. And dude, I'm telling you, everywhere but the United States, metal is fucking huge. It seems like, dude, like fucking just massive. I mean, they were playing in front of a fucking crowd. You're like, holy shit.
Right. Have you seen some of these videos like from Europe?
Yeah.
Them crowds?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like their festivals and shit.
Yeah.
I watched the fucking Iron Maiden.
I wouldn't even want to go there. No. Like, I wouldn't understand it.
Oh, man.
I watched the video. I watched the video.
I don't know, man. To be there. Have you guys ever seen? No. I'm going to say Iron Maiden. Have you guys ever seen them guys?
No.
Dude, if you get a chance to, go fucking see them.
Yeah?
Man. That was by hands down the best show I ever seen. Iron Maiden. Yup.
Really? What was so great about it?
The energy, dude, they were just fucking on like everything.
Yeah.
On everything, and from one side of the stage to the other side of the stage. I mean, like, just interacting with everything. And then they had a fucking Eddie, the mascot, for every one of their albums.
Okay.
That was like this huge blow up paper mache type of thing. But it was fucking cool. You were like blown away, and they, if I'm not mistaken, I think they did everything pretty much in chronological
order.
Yeah.
That's cool.
From start to finish, and they had a fucking Eddie for every one of them, and it was like, dude, this was fucking bad, fire breathing and smoke coming out of his eyes and shit. And
when was that? Where was it?
Fucked up. Alpine Valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, years ago. Yeah.
I've been to Alpine Valley once.
I'm not going to tell you how old I fucking am, but it was a long time ago.
I wonder if I'm sure Iron Maiden still plays every once in a while.
Yeah, they're still fucking on shit. As far as I know, they just came out with the album not too long ago.
No shit. Yeah. Damn.
New shit?
Yeah.
Bruce could still sing.
Dude, he's a fucking singer, and he's the whole fucking show, man.
Jesus.
Now they got all three guitarists are back with them. Nico McBride obviously still playing drums.
Foo Fighters? God damn it.
You know what? I didn't even think about that, but yeah, maybe.
Three guitar players?
Three guitarists,
three guitar players, because they got Pat Smear in there with the playing with them. And then Dave plays and Chris. And
right.
Is that real dude's name? Pat Smear?
I know, right?
Because
every time I hear it.
My first band, Burn the Earth, I gave everybody stage names like Justin Sane or like Rob Banks or Rob Graves or something stupid.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, Pat Smear would be because Pap Smear, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And then my one friend was like, that's the dude that did like the unplugged CD with Nirvana. And he's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in Chili Peppers and shit.
He was like,
I thought I
one of the
fucking made it
he
up.
was a
I thought I
touring
was a
guitarist
genius.
for Nirvana.
Yeah, like a fill-in. I think he was
Yeah.
for Chili Peppers too, and he was like a fill-in dude. Was he in like Meat Puppets or some shit?
Maybe that. I
I
don't
don't
remember
know.
him ever being with Chili Peppers.
But I thought he was for sure. Like a
And the only reason I doubt it is because I'm gonna sound like a real dick, but I don't think he's good enough to play with the Chili Peppers.
no. I could have swore I saw him in a Chili Peppers video or something. Maybe
I'm gonna look it up. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
Right.
from what I've seen him do, I don't think so.
because I think
He
he's
can't
from
play
another
for
band.
Shawnee stuff and
No.
Klinghoffer stuff. He can't.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, even Dave Navarro.
He's just like a background 3-chord guy.
yeah, he's.
I think so.
He's the
Like
guy
that.
holding it down.
I think he's the guy just doing the power chord to pretty
Right.
much.
Seems like a super nice guy, and I don't want to.
yeah,
I don't
no,
want to shit
for
on him.
sure. I mean, fuck, I think he's fucking great. You know,
But I feel like I could take Pat Smear's job.
you know,
Pat Smear fan club's gonna
when
come
you
after
watch
you.
when you watch
motherfucker.
when you watch the Unplugged, though, I mean, he really is fucking pretty goddamn talented.
Oh,
though.
I'm
if
sure
you
he
watch
is.
that, you know, the
Right.
actual, you know, DVD.
Yeah.
Do they even make DVDs anymore? I don't know. I doubt it. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They still make a fucking little display of them. I walk
Yeah.
past.
You got to
at
get the
store.
Blu-ray for all the good shit though,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the
But-
special features.
yeah,
and
he
shit.
was good. He
Yeah.
was a good guitarist for what they were doing. I mean,
Yeah.
for Nirvana's 3-chord progression.
Yeah. And he's probably even better than he has an opportunity to showcase right now.
I think.
Yeah, I mean,
When you're in a band with fucking Dave Grohl,
right,
you know, you do what Dave Grohl tells you to do.
right, dude. Their first CD, the drummer ain't even on it.
No,
it's
I know.
fucking Dave Grohl. He went back in after the dude left and redid all of his shit
Yeah.
in one night.
That's
I know.
shitty.
There's only two things I don't like about Dave Grohl, and obviously I don't even know the whole story about that one. That's one of them, just totally replacing the one guy, and then just he's got a weird attitude about how music is made these days. He likes to talk about how real rock bands don't use computers to make their music
Right.
and shit, and I'm like, yes and no.
Right.
Yes and no. I mean, I appreciate what they do. I think they're fantastic. They're great live, you know, but there's a lot of good music made with computers,
Yeah, for sure.
you know.
Not to mention the fact that, yes, he is using a fucking computer too on something.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
would
fucking
think,
care what he says.
unless he's just got a bunch of vintage shit. But I don't know, man.
Well, you
when
know,
it comes
like,
to that, somebody's using a fucking computer for his music somewhere.
somewhere
Right.
along the line it gets touched, but like
Yeah.
I think he's got a real nostalgia about the thing because the one album
Sure.
that they did, Wasting Light,
Yeah.
they recorded on
Reel to reel. Right.
They recorded that shit on magnetic tape.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that, they had all these fucking reels of tape and didn't really know what to do with them. Decided just to cut that shit up and send it in the CDs.
That's cool.
It's fucking great. I've got one.
Yeah, from like a collector's. I would be into something like that. That's cool.
It's cool as shit. But, you know, just because it's cool as shit doesn't mean that somebody else, you know, using Pro Tools.
Is less talented or
Right,
whatever.
exactly.
Right.
Right. But I mean, and I only bring that up to like highlight those two things because other than that, to me, Dave Grohl is like one of the greatest people in the world.
Whoever thought that the ugly dude from Nirvana would be like this handsome rocker now? And you're like,
ever notice how the singer for Foo Fighters looks like the drummer from Nirvana?
yeah, right. It's crazy. But he was kind of an ugly dude in Nirvana.
You
He
know
was
what,
just
though?
weird.
That
and now
beard
he's
is
kind of a
doing
stud.
wonders for his face.
yeah.
Right.
Because what is it, like that
I would love to
overbite
see-
or the underbite?
just-
Something. It's,
He's got something
fucked up
going on. You
teeth,
know what, though?
big ass nose.
He does. He looks
wait a
fucking-
second.
he
Hey,
looks
you're looking
like
at me when you say that, asshole.
He looks like a badass rocker with that fucking beard
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
And good for him, man. And there's something about he's always chewing gum that I like. There you
Huh,
go.
never
While he's
noticed
got his
that.
gum now. Watch any fucking live show. He's got a fucking piece of gum. You go, what's going on? He's just screaming at everybody, singing
Even
the
like when
song.
he's singing and shit.
Yeah, even when he's singing the whole night, he's got a piece of gum
Thinking
in.
maybe for his ears or something.
Chewing it. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like you were talking about singing earlier, trying to like figure different things out and see how it all feels and just work that shit out.
Right.
Sometimes when I'm chewing a piece of gum and singing, I find that it's easier. Some shit is easier.
Really.
Yeah.
yeah.
And well, the other thing for me is that
I'm scared I'd choke on the motherfucker. For real.
Pocket
I
it
don't
in there,
think so,
man.
man.
I can't multitask, dude. I'm having problems.
I can't sing and chew gum at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do it.
Okay,
That's
real
crazy.
quick, not to change the subject, but two. Does he say fingernails are good? Fingernails are good? Seems like all we ever wanted was to beat on our mothers.
What?
What
Okay,
are you? What?
listen. This is the fucking. This is like off of the first album. I think it's Big. Is it Big?
Big Me?
Big Me. How does that one go? No, that's I thought about it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the other one on that one? What's the name of that song? Fingernails are
man.
good. Fingernails are good. Seems like all we ever wanted was another.
I have no idea, man. That don't sound
I do
familiar.
it for whatever reason. I'm laughing at it. I can't think of it.
Yeah, but I just want to know what he says. It's been like 20 years. I still don't know what the guy says.
It is
I never
funny,
looked it
man.
up. I think he says fingernails are good, but I'm
He could've.
probably way off.
You know that song by the Beatles? I saw her standing there.
Yeah.
I saw her standing there. I dated a chick whose mom like grew up in those times, and she could have swore that he said stabbed to death. I saw her stabbed to death. She sang that shit for 30 years.
Brutal, man.
And I'm like, the song is called standing there or whatever. Like, how
Wow.
could you think that? It's crazy.
You're not dating that one anymore, are you?
No,
Oh,
hell
good.
no.
Okay, just making sure, buddy.
But yes, and then like another lyric that was misunderstood. It was CCR, the bad moon on the rise. People thought he said bathroom on the right. Like they're at a party. There's a bathroom on the right.
I love all those
love
misheard lyrics.
Oh,
There's a guy I work with. He's Laotian.
Uh-oh.
And the stuff that he comes up with is great. Like there, you know that song "Bullet with Butterfly Wings"
Yeah.
from Smashing Pumpkins. It's despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage, right? He thought that it was the spider on my leg.
Oh my god, dude.
The spider on my leg.
The spider on my leg. I'm still just a rat in a cage. Yep.
That's great.
That's fucking crazy.
And what's the Rage Against the Machine song where they're going the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria? What's that song?
Oh, jeez.
Which one is that?
Oh,
It
that
doesn't
was
matter.
Boats and Hoes from that Step Brothers
Boats
movie.
and hoes.
Yeah, because he's like the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
So-
I'll do you in the bottom while I'm drinking sangria.
So what he thought it was is the Nina, the Pinta, placenta, Maria.
Jesus Christ. That's funny shit.
Damn.
All right, here we go. All right, I got it, Bobby.
Okay, what do you
The
got?
song is called "This Is a Call."
This is a call.
Yeah, fingernails are pretty. Fingernails are good.
Oh, I was right.
Seems that all they ever wanted was a marking.
A marking.
Yeah, that's what the Googles
That's
are saying.
Lyrics.com or some shit. All right. You know?
Well, now you can sleep at
Yeah,
night.
now I can fucking sleep and not
Stop worrying about that.
Night.
Oh, shit.
Fucking fingernails are good.
They're pretty.
They are. All I
They're
need
pretty
is a
and good.
marking.
I get it, I
Bastard.
guess. Is
got
it supposed
some
to be
ink, man.
sexual?
I don't
Like
know,
nails
probably.
on the back or something? That's a good way to get punched in the fucking
I don't know.
forehead, if you ask me.
What's to scratch somebody?
Yeah,
Without
man.
telling them?
Yeah, fuck you. You know?
Bam!
Yeah, right. Just right in the forehead, though. It can't be anywhere else, you know? You don't know how to give her a. It's like the rule of
Yeah,
thumb.
thumb.
It's the rule of forehead. It's got to be above the eyebrows. Fucking wham. I mean, we got to have rules, you know? Any
Well,
lower
right.
than that's wrong.
Got to be hidden by the hairline.
Yeah, right. Shit.
She can wear a hat.
Yeah, you can cover it up.
That's right. It's cold outside.
It is
Right.
fucking cold.
Put a
outside.
headband on.
Yeah, it's hat weather, man. 100%.
100. I wish it was 100 degrees outside, but unfortunately it's not.
Well, anyway, today is my date-a-versary. Do you guys do date-a-versaries?
I'm not familiar with that. What's
It's
a
just an
date
anniversary, but like from when you started dating,
Not when you were getting married?
not when you got married.
See, I was telling Dora, I'm like, we should get married on our date anniversary because I'm not going to want to remember two.
Right, remember 2 days? That's
Yeah.
where I'm at. I got to remember 2 days. Today is one of them. 20 years.
No shit.
20 years ago.
Congratulations,
today,
man.
Me and Jess started going out.
That's cool.
Like for real. You remember how it was a big deal to like make it official?
Oh yeah.
So I've been talking to her a little bit at school. We had some classes together, you know.
Spitting some game.
Oh,
Checked yes or no a couple times.
that's right. I sent her some notes. Yes, no, maybe. Stop talking to me.
Right.
I remember I had, God, I can't even. I called her. I was talking to her, and I was like, "Hey, can you hang out?" And it was ridiculous because it was like in the evening or whatever. We're like freshmen in high school, and it was a night like tonight. Like it's cold, and it was fucking snowing, and like it wasn't like I was even inviting her to my house because I did not want her to come to my house with all my brothers and shit.
Right.
And
Ricky, Bobby, Mikey, Johnny, Tommy, Bobby,
Frank.
and Frank.
You're giving her the directions to your house. You're like, you see this real nice, beautiful house? It's the shed in the backyard. The front door's fucked up, so you're going to have to come
It's
through the window.
shitty one.
Come through the window. The bathroom window.
Yep.
So like I'm telling her like, hey, let's go just chill at the park. It's like between our houses and shit. And like I have no idea why, but like she agreed, and like her mom fucking drove her there. Yeah. And so
It was the 90s, dude. You could do shit like that.
yeah,
you know?
it was 99. And no, I guess it was fucking just 2000.
Yeah.
Would have had to have been 20 years.
Right.
Oh, yeah, shit.
So like I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking ask her. She wants to be my girlfriend. And so I'm like getting ready, like putting on nice clothes and stuff, but I didn't even like own like nice clothes. So I'm just like stealing shit from my dad, and none of it fits. So I'm like wearing his shoes that are too big for me, and like this giant coat that, because my dad's a big dude, this giant coat that doesn't fit me at all, trying to look nice. And I looked fucking retarded. Like,
Oh my God, I'm just picturing this shit right now, and I'm like, okay.
so I go down to the park, and it's like starting to snow, and she's there, and I meet up with her, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's good? And she's like, nothing, just hanging out with you. And I'm like, cool. Well, hey, I was wondering if maybe you want to be my girlfriend. And she was like, okay. I was like, yeah, fucking did it. Yes.
And then
Felt like
pushed her-
Superman.
pushed her on the swing.
I don't know if we got on the swings, man, but after that, it just I walked her back to her house, which is, I don't know, like half a mile, not that far. But it was snowing like a motherfucker. I remember we were walking back, and there was a truck trying to get up the hill, couldn't get up the hill. It was just fucking sliding all over the place.
Shit.
Yeah. And got inside, like hung out for like a half an hour, and then I think her mom drove me home.
Nice.
And that was it, man. That was the start of something good.
Yeah. Fucking
20 years later, we got 4 kids, fucking mortgage, jobs.
Yeah, buddy. High five.
Dogs and shit.
Shit, yeah.
That's today. So happy date-a-versary, baby. I hope you're listening, and I love you more today than ever. I don't know, maybe a little less than yesterday.
Just had to mess it all up. No, that's great, man. I don't think Renee and I ever, I don't think one way or the other. I couldn't tell you the first day that we were official.
Oh, you did, it wasn't a big deal?
No, we were a little older, I think. It was like one of those things like, hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Let's go out to a party. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's
Just
go hang
hanging out.
Let's go hang out.
Just hanging out?
Yeah. That was about it. And then it was kind of like, yeah, you're kind of stuck with me. I don't care. You're not going nowhere. I kind of like you. So,
Yeah.
But when it happened, hell, I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Fall? How long you been with your girlfriend for?
10 years
10 years. I
yesterday.
just seen it on Facebook.
What's
10
today?
years today?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
What's today, the 19th?
19th.
So, yeah, January 18th, 10 years ago, me and her started.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, dude. To think about how I was back then and shit, you know what I mean? And then now I got kids and a fucking bomb-ass lady and shit, and it's just fucking crazy. I didn't even think I would live this long. I swear to God. Like, I really didn't think I'd even be alive. And I probably wouldn't if I didn't meet Dora.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee. I would probably
Right.
be in the fucking ground somewhere. You know, but, yeah, it's fucking sweet, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yesterday was the wife's birthday.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you do? Yeah, that's a bad way to start.
Netflix
No,
and chill.
that was a good way to start. I took her out shopping and stuff. We were supposed to go up to Madison yesterday, but we didn't. Due to the weather, we just figured, maybe the roads would be a little bit better today, so that's what we did today. But yeah, just hung out, and of course she likes to shop a little bit, so go spend some money. Go out to eat with family, and that was about the gist of it. It was a good day, though. It was nice.
And she's happy.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
good?
super happy.
Good.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
That really is. Get to the end of the day, and she's got a smile on her face.
Yes.
You're not fucking sleeping on the couch.
Exactly. I won.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to Smoky Bones. The first time, you ever been to Smoky Bones?
I've been
No,
there
not yet.
twice, and the first time I went there, I hated it.
Me too.
And the
Her
second
too.
time I went there, I thought it was okay.
Yep. The first time we went, it was awful, dude. It sucked.
Terrible.
But all my friends are like, dude, you got to give it another chance. So
Yeah.
we went and we got the bonfire.
Uh-huh.
It's this big pot, but there's like coals in it from like a fire pit. It's fucking smoking. It was the shit, man. It had a bunch of different like barbecued meat on it and shit. And then we went home then we stopped at the bar and drank, and then we went home and got fucked up. Just fucking threw them back, man. It was
Fantastic.
cool. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I got pretty fucking annihilated last night.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
Real
weekends,
good.
I go off, dude. I'm good all week, getting the kids up for school
Right,
and on the
right,
bus,
right.
and then fucking
Yep.
Friday and Saturday, I'm hitting it hard, daddy-o. And tomorrow, my kids ain't got school, so Nate's
yeah,
driving me
yeah.
home tonight. I'm getting fucked up,
3-day weekend,
Jack.
baby.
You guys drink often or what?
I really don't. I find drinking to be a very social activity for me.
Yeah.
So like if it's not like an occasion or a party or something like
Right.
that, or if I'm not out with friends, then I just don't.
Yeah,
do
I've
it.
only seen you drink when we're over for like Christmas and shit. Mm-hmm. Kicking my ass in ping pong.
You know what? I was gonna bring that up too.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God, this guy, fucking Bobby, this guy.
You pretty good?
I love hearing this
It
story.
was Christmas one year, Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And the whole family was over, and we had just kind of set up this ping pong table, and I got like a new paddle or whatever. Just got me for Christmas. I was real excited to play. And the kids were real stoked to play, so we had it all set up. So then, like, towards the end of the night, when like a lot of the lamos go home, I won't name names.
Yeah.
We start looking at this fucking ping pong table, and we've been drinking a little bit, and like.
A little bit.
Some of us more than others.
Right.
Anyway, so Darin's over, and he's been drinking pretty good. And he's like, fuck yeah, let's go. And I'm like, dude, you're fucking drunk. And he's like, okay, whatever, let's go. I swear to God, I asked him, have you ever played ping pong before? He's like, no.
Nope. Never
No,
played
let's
it.
try it out. I swear to God, this guy is like the best fucking drunk ass, never played ping pong before player I've
right.
ever
Really?
seen in my life.
Just out of nowhere, dude.
Forrest
played
Gump
for
type of
hours.
shit.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah.
I swear to God, we played for like 2.5 hours.
Holy shit.
With this guy, and I was struggling.
It was like 3 or 4 in the morning when we finally stopped,
Yeah.
I think.
It was crazy. Like, okay, I used to play with my boys in college, right?
Right.
Not seriously or anything, but we would go down to the fucking common area a couple of times a week and play for a couple hours. So I know how to play.
Right.
Matt beats me all the time, but whatever. Fuck you, Matt.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't count.
But against like normal people, I'm okay, you know? And I was fucking struggling, man. I'm like, I'm putting down my good serves. I'm doing the spin on it where
right.
it hops
I
over the
hate
net
that
and it goes,
shit.
motherfucker, nope, no problem. Here it comes right back at you. Fuck you.
I don't think I
Damn.
beat you, though.
No. And that was the thing that kept me going because I would win every game, but it wasn't like a runaway.
Yeah. I'd be behind a little bit, but because I was determined to beat him, at least one time. In our last game, I think
Yeah,
I
man.
lost by like 1 point
It
or
was
some
like fucking
shit.
Nice.
Pitbull style, man.
But it was
He
like
got on,
3
he
or
would
4.
not let go.
Yeah, dude. And then I went and bought my own fucking
Right,
ping
he's
pong
got the table too.
Yep.
What?
And we haven't really had a chance to like redo
Get back
that
into it?
kind of
Yeah.
tournament, you know.
But I never played it in my. I don't even know if I've held a ping pong paddle before, man. Before that night,
It's surreal. How can you never do something in your life and be that good out of the gate
It was fucking crazy.
and be drunk off your ass and still drinking?
Yeah, see,
My drunk is different from other people's drunk, though. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I
that's
mean?
true.
Because like my tolerance is just crazy.
Right.
You know, but yeah, I was lit. I wasn't sober. That's for damn
Definitely.
sure. I was fucked up. But I could still walk and talk and play ping pong.
Sure,
Oh my
sure.
God, play
You
ping
know,
pong
I
like a goddamn
shouldn't drive
champion.
a car or be on stage, but I could play ping pong at my buddy's house. You know,
That's pretty damn good. Yeah, I have only played a couple of times. I know we had a ping pong table down at the house, but I don't even think it was a regulation size by any means. It was like one of those mini, not too good.
Yeah.
dude.
enough for
Shortly
the
after
kids.
that, I was at like a Goodwill or some shit, Salvation
Yeah.
Army or something, and they had a ping pong table for $50.
$50, man.
Most guys would call home and ask their lady first, but I like to ask for forgiveness before I ask for permission.
That's the way. That's right.
That's how I live my life, you know?
That's right.
So I come home with a fucking ping pong table. I unload it, and I didn't say shit. I went back to the store and came back with a fucking air hockey table, too. I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting an air hockey table, too, man. I took it apart, took it upstairs and shit. I'm like, fuck it.
Jesus
She didn't say
Christ.
shit, though. She's just like, whatever, you know? I could spend a ridiculous amount of money on the stupidest shit, and she don't give a f. It's my money, you know?
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
right.
but she's never like, you're a fucking dumbass. She's like, yeah, that's cool, whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
she's-
look at that and go, "Hey, is that a new ping pong table?" And you go, "No, I've had it for a while."
all right.
It's just been in the closet.
Yeah. Straight up, right? Like, oh, I forgot about this. We dust off the old ping pong table.
Yeah.
I don't remember moving that from the other house. Oh, I did it when you were at work.
Yep.
You know? I forgot about that shit. It's been up there with the Christmas decorations.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Well, anyway, it seems like a good stopping point. Like to thank Darin, I guess, for coming over.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for having
man.
me. It's
Good
been a lot
shit,
of fun,
dude.
man.
Dude,
I'd
yes.
love to do it
I
anytime
have
you guys want, man.
Thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you very much. The band is Rellik, currently not doing shit for the winter, but they're recording the album that'll be coming out sometime next year, I assume.
Hopefully this year, dude.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think it'll be this year.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then where can people find you?
Facebook. We don't got a .com. We're not that cool yet. I'm not paying for that shit.
All right, look for Rellik on Facebook.
Yeah,
Also,
RELLIK. It's the word killer backwards. Cool Kid Collector on YouTube. Joey Columbine on ReverbNation.com. I'm fucking everywhere. I'm on Instagram, all that shit.
worldwide.
Cool Kid Collector Club on Facebook is a cool place to hang out on Facebook, and that's another thing that I do.
100%.
I need to bring Who Gives a Shit news back.
You really do.
Bring it back.
I'm just not clever enough, man.
I just don't
Yeah,
want to
you
give
know
my
you're full of shit when you say that.
I've
You're
had,
just fishing for compliments. You go fuck yourself.
I've actually had a company. They're called MindageAuthentics.com. They're one of the websites that go to conventions and do private signings with horror movie celebrities. They offered to pay me monthly to do weekly Who Gives a Shit news for their website. And I'm just like, no, man, because I don't want to be under pressure to come up with one
Right.
every week. I just do them when some stupid idea pops in my head,
Yeah.
and then I'll do it. One of my favorite ones, though, is when I compared Walmarts to sluts. You remember that one? Like, what does a slut and Walmart have in common? Everybody makes fun of them. When you're drunken inside one at 4 o'clock in the morning, you're kind of glad they exist.
Right. That is right.
All right, everybody be looking out for brand new Who Gives a Shit news. There's going to be a new one next week. I swear to God there is.
I'll try to come up with something.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, everybody, for sticking with us. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bitch, I ain't gonna stop till I'm on top. I run till I get dropped in a pine box. It's my aggregation, association. This organization is my occupation. Congregating a portentous plot. Unfortunate for you if you caught a spot. Calling the shots like I'm about to end up playing basketball. I ain't mad at y'all, I just think these rappers need to pass the ball. Cause I'm pretty like a penny and I'm hard away. Yeah, work like a piston in Detroit, not far away. Can't kill us like Agent Magic. Joe, my wrist a dirty Johnny. Tragic on these beats, we get evil. Just like Nathan Show and Seagull. whole crew is my army. Helping Joey C get all it can be. Noise pollution, flow so fluid. Speakers in the room turn venues to ruins. Go ahead, bitch, come an air raid. And they keep it all together like hairspray. Get out my way, like a fat man in the grocery aisle. Chewing up goons like Pac-Man Smile. Been a while, but I ain't Aaron Lewis. You can say that I'm staying like a witch in a rag. That's right, I bruise. They sweep me under the rug. With the same one that your mama cleans my room with. I got bigger guns than that dude in Doom, bitch.
Anyway the wind may blow, we here to let you know we ain't gon' stop until the pine box is closed. Don't matter where we go, gotta bring that dirty flow. Never going back, turn up the track and watch your head explode.
Got the world on my back making deadlines, like a corduroy pillow making headlines. And I'm putting these punks to sleep like bedtime. Going so fast you think I did 10 lines. Had a heart attack, now I'm back, spitting on a fat track. And I'm bringing my best rhymes. Better yet, crunch time, star with a show like David Letterman. Getting bitches wetter than a Navy SEAL veteran. I'm haggard like Merle and a bastard. The girls I settle like girl get plastered and hurl and capture the world.
Anyway the wind may blow, we're here to let you know we ain't gon' stop until the pine box is closed. Don't matter where we go, gotta bring that pretty flow. Never going back, turn up the track and watch your head explode. Watch your head